a.
Oh, my little friend.
It's a cute thing, isn't it?
There's also police cars out in the background here.
Yeah, it's a dragon with a cloak on its head.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, why the fuck is there a dog on the screen? I forgot about the dog from the last game.
Leave my dog alone.
That's my dog. What
my
you
dog.
About?
I'll fight you for that dog.
I'll fight you for that dog.
That dog has been doing. That dog did a hell of a lot more for me than it did for you.
Are you kidding me? He has been at my feet the whole game. Shut up.
No, that goddamn cow's been at your feet the whole fucking game.
Say that chicken was following you the whole game.
I can't help it if I choke the chicken every once in a while.
Oh God, you got to go there.
You should have known I was going to go there already.
I knew you were going to go there, and I was not looking forward to it.
So, like I said, Tamir arrived just before sunset. He passed the tap his finger on the silver needle that's set in a wooden block test. And the four of you are left alone with Morgana the barmaid, who was more than happy to make everybody food.
All right, so... Well, I thought... So we're going right on in this?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No, I'm just saying that's where we are.
Oh, okay, so that's where we're at. I'm just
up.
waiting for a few people, just letting it... Give a couple people a few minutes. You missed it earlier, Myth. I was raging about The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
You were.
That game is rage-inducing. And I mean that with every bone in my body. It really is.
And I threaten to kick your ass if you did a thing saying it's the Dark Souls of Zelda games.
Oh God.
Let me do the Polygon. It's the Dark Souls of Zelda.
And apparently Monster Hunter World promotes colonialism.
Of course it does.
Look, see,
my daughter wants that game so bad. My daughter wants that game, and she's like, I don't care if it promotes colonialism. I don't care if it promotes death to everybody. I want that game. Give me that game.
What game?
It promotes hunting of
Monster
monsters.
Hunter.
That's pretty much it.
Oh, I want to get Monster Hunter too. It looks like a fun game.
It's on PS4.
I would say that it's not so much that it's a difficult game. It is hard, but I have a feeling that maybe I'm playing it wrong. That maybe I am in places in the game that I shouldn't be at yet.
What did I tell you before we went live?
What?
Fun should not be conditional.
No.
Well, I know. Like I said, though, I have a feeling that maybe I might be in places in the game where I'm not supposed to be going just yet.
Well,
I'm probably not following the natural progression of the game.
I was asking you earlier if you had skill levels. Maybe I was still muted. If you have skill levels that increase over time in the game, like stamina, speed.
Yes.
So that's probably it. You probably need to level up more.
Well, that's the thing. As you play the game, you find there's these shrines, and you have to go through the shrines. And when you complete each shrine, you get like an orb, and every 4 orbs you get, you can use them at like a prayer stone, and you can either A, upgrade your stamina, or B, upgrade your heart containers. So you have that choice, and I'm assuming that they probably put. Well, I'm assuming they probably put so many shrines in the game that you can reasonably evenly level up both your stamina and your hearts. It's just, I think that maybe because I was like, when you get to this part where you have to find the pictures, hell, for all I know, there's probably a fucking picture right outside the front part of the game where you where you unlock this to actually get that. It's just, I feel like there's some mechanics in the game that just don't work, which I'll talk about some other time. But I'm going to get further in the game first before I scream and say, fuck this piece of shit, I'm not playing it anymore.
I found out that I completely fucked up when I played DOS X years ago.
What's that?
There's a part where you board the plane to capture somebody. And I figured that when I went down this hallway in the plane, that I'd have all kinds of his fucking troops swarming after me and I have to fight my way out, right? So I mined the hallway at angles so that each explosion from the mine would bounce the guy into the next one. Whoever came down there. Because I wanted to blow the entire fucking hallway. So in comes one of the big bad guys, right? another fucking cyborg, and I hear all the explosions, and I found out that because I killed that guy there when he was just supposed to capture you, I missed a whole bunch of the game.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Because I did exactly like you should do in a paranoid game like DOS X. I mined the fuck out of my retreat. Because I can pass by the mines, they can't.
Wow. Working as intended.
Working as intended, but apparently I missed a big fucking thing because
I loved what was it? Human Revolution. That game was great.
Yeah.
Like I got that on my PS3 a long time ago. I never got to finish it, but I loved that game.
I got to finish it. I liked it because it brought back you could actually play stealth.
I do.
Yeah.
I do have to make one bit of correction because everybody says that Invisible War is the worst Deus Ex game ever. Now I'm not defending the game. I'm not.
But Invisible War is the worst Deus Ex game ever.
No, there is one worse.
There is one worse.
Even though it technically doesn't have the Deus Ex name, that was a last minute change. Project Snowblind.
Ugh.
I never played that one. Like the only one I ever played was
I have it in my collection of Xbox games.
And I
but
love
unfortunately it's not working.
All right, for those of you that are just joining us that haven't come in yet, we're just bullshitting for a few minutes before we start, just to give people time to get in here. And right now we're at 3 viewers, so I don't know how many more we get coming before we start. Anyway, back on that subject, Human Revolution was awesome. I never played Mankind Divided. I heard that one wasn't very good. I heard it was very mediocre.
Mankind Divided I couldn't get into, and I don't know why.
Maybe it was that whole All Lives Matters thing. Remember they threw a hissy fit over that? Remember that came out? They threw this fucking huge hissy fit over that shit. And you're just like, why are you complaining? They acknowledged something, you know? It's like, why are you bitching about this?
Because you can.
You know what's worse about this Zelda game, by the way? When I get on Google, I'll Google, to find some of these things like, okay, where are these locations for all these pictures? You gotta find the location. And what pisses me off is the only websites that keep popping up are guides made by fucking Polygon. I'm like, I don't want to give Polygon a click, but I got no choice. Wait, I got the archive.
What? What did I miss?
He hates Polygon.
No, I was just explaining that when I would Google things for the Zelda game to find out, what to do, the only websites that keep popping up with guides is Polygon. Oh. And thankfully, when I click on the Polygon article that tells me about what to do in this game and the guide for them, I'm not bombarded with how racist I am for playing it.
No, but I think the claim that should get a special fail award is that whole thing with Monster Hunter World supposedly promoting colonialism, which makes no goddamn sense.
I don't know how it promotes colonialism. Basically, you're fighting monsters.
That's just people literally injecting bullshit in there just to inject bullshit
because...
Not to mention that the article tried to also make an analogy to Trump.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know why they want to... they're trying to connect Trump to Deus Ex or some other thing, or some other game.
What was that one game they did? There was one game they literally tried to say, oh no, the Wolfenstein game where they tried to praise that and was like, Wolfenstein lets you live out your Nazi punching fantasies, and you're like, what? Stop it! You sound stupid the way you were talking about this game. This game has nothing to do with what you're saying.
I don't know why they're trying to connect some type of weird conspiracy.
It's called clicks, buddy. It's called clicks.
Yeah, I know. They're trying to attract all the millennials.
We're not gonna go into that here. That's what
the Lord's Day is for.
That's what my main channel is all about. This is all about gaming. This is all about table tops.
Yep. This time we're gonna do that. We'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
This is all about masturbation. Oh, sorry, this is wrong channel.
All right.
Wrong channel.
So
It's not Leon's channel.
so we're inside. So we're inside the.
Yes, we are inside the pub or the inn, and obviously
Yes.
you just arrived, Tamir.
Yeah. It's Timur.
Tamir just arrived.
It's Timur.
So we all know who Tamir was prior to this, right?
Sorry.
Yes. Tamir was the more monkish of the set of you.
Okay.
Yep.
So he's our old friend, though. We all know
Yes.
this guy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know him. You know him from the war.
Yep.
And he's an expert on, as you can. Oh, you can't see his stats, but trust me, by the stats, he is an expert on religion.
Oh god, we won't have to read anymore. Yay.
I like
No.
Oh God, reading.
Reading's for losers.
Ramen.
No.
Never, ever, 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 ever
There we go.
tempt the gods of irony.
Oh.
Ever.
Don't
All
make me
right.
read. That's not part of the deal.
So I guess we should go ahead and get started. We got a few hours for tonight to do this, 'cause I don't know where Ralts is planning to send us this
Oh,
time.
please don't say
Probably
it.
gonna kill us in this round.
It was nice knowing you.
So
Call it Secrets in Swamp Water. There you go.
So for those out there that haven't watched, Ralts, you can give them the faster recap for the second time, and then we can go on in.
All right, fastest recap. These 4 people were part of Charlemagne's War of Holy Unification. Once the battles wound down, there was still a couple minor stuff. They were like, we've had enough of it. They all headed back home and got lost. And they are very much, when they stopped at an inn that wasn't there the last time they were there about 15 years ago, the inn had definitely shown signs of being there for generations. And it was nice enough that it's too nice to even be in London. Maybe Paris, maybe Barcelona. And leaving there, they found out that their directions were completely messed up because on their maps were like Nordenheim, Sautheim, Ostheim, stuff like that. And they headed to Adelheim, which was nearby. Now, they heard it was full of swampies, which they expected a really shitty settlement. But when they got there, they found out it's not that bad of a settlement. And there's spiders that have glowing red nodules on their backs. So they decided they killed some spiders to make their way into the village. Now that they're there, they've discovered while there isn't any problems, there's an old fort where a witch was burned. They explored that and got chased off by something. And that night, half man, half spiders attacked. And they rushed outside and saved a little girl. And then the next day, they looked around, found the bodies were missing. Went to look for the blacksmith and found out that the blacksmith and his dog had been brutally murdered and partially liquefied. And that's where we're
All right.
And by the time they got back, it was nighttime. Well, it was getting dark, and that's when Tamir showed up. Tamir touched the wooden block with the silver needle embedded on it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we are. So, hooray.
Yes.
And there was
Yes.
much rejoicing.
Yes.
Yes. And much more drinking.
So, like I said, it is nighttime. Dun dun dun. The only people still in the inn are the barmaid / cook / owner's sister Morgana, Proof the dog, and the 4 of you.
Shrimp.
Hey,
Tamir. It's about goddamn time you showed up. The hell have you been? Took you so long to get here.
I've been busy.
Wow, that's not creepy at all.
Lovely. I see that you haven't dropped your... I see that you haven't livened up any since we last met either, too.
Indeed.
Okay.
You haven't taken a bath, haven't you?
No, because he was too busy boning people.
We haven't exactly had much time for bathing, good sir.
I can smell you.
Which Morgana goes, I can get out the tub if you wish and heat up the water.
That would actually be quite amazing, as a matter of fact. It would be nice to take a bath once in a while. Helga, you're first.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay,
bathing
caps
after
lock
you
on.
after what you've been up to.
You must. It will help.
So, did you have any trouble traveling here today? Did you have any issues getting here? I mean, run into anything? I don't know, spider hybrids or giant spiders or weird ghosts?
Not at all.
We hadn't seen before?
It seems everything was very quiet. Too quiet.
Why is there a barrel moving in the corner?
It's not a barrel.
What is... Oh, is that the bath? She's just going to put the bath in the middle of the main room?
No. Give me a second to move stuff around. All right, she'll put it in Elga's room first.
Awesome.
As well as get out the wash tub. She also tells you there was nightgowns in the chests in the rooms if you wish to change, and I can wash your clothes.
Thank you kindly.
Mm-hmm. Well, Tamir, I guess while Helga goes, I guess me and Siegfried here can catch you up on things.
All
a bit of a
right.
weird time.
What has happened?
Barmaid, can we get a couple drinks over here? I say we
All
always
right.
sit down and just have a little chat. And
All
I'll be
right.
back.
What has happened to you all?
I think you better sit down because things are going to get weird.
I see.
Well, I love the voice. Well, as along the way here, we discovered that have you seen the mist yet?
I did, yes.
Have you learned anything about the mist yet?
Other than the fact it tells you where to go.
Well, damn, it's been talking to you. I haven't heard shit. All I know is we keep
No.
seeing things in the mist.
Yes.
We've
But
seen
a lot of things have been mysteriously disappearing from the mist.
Well, it would seem that wherever we are, whatever's going on around here, we've round the way here run into very large spiders. Very, very large. And we've also
Strange.
discovered that I guess whenever they attack some people, they end up laying eggs that turn them into very strange spider hybrid-looking creatures. We faced some of those the other night.
I see.
We've also run into a citadel with a, I guess what would I guess you would say it was a ghost that inhabited it. And we have this strange Bible. I'm going to hand him a copy of our Bible that hasn't been altered yet. It talks about a religion that's dedicated to the first Eve.
All right.
And definitely has more on Mary than most religions do.
So I can recognize it.
It's close to the Bible, except it's off on quite a few things. Like, thumbing through it real quick, Moses didn't lead them into the desert; he led them into the mist. Noah didn't build an ark; he built a fortress to protect everybody from when the mist rolled in. There's some significant differences, like let's see, like What's another good one? Apparently,
Can you guys hear me? For
Yes.
some reason, I don't know why, but
I hear
Google
you.
Hangout just quit working all of a sudden, and I'm
It's
not
still-
sure why.
you're still in here.
I can hear you.
I know, I just
There's
got
two
back
of you.
in here.
Okay.
Okay.
Joseph.
Excuse me.
Joseph Joseph was the one tasked by God to impregnate Mary in front of the archangels, which you kind of got to admit that's a feat there, because
Well,
the archangels.
hold on, guys, hang tight for a second. I gotta see if everything is still running right on the channel, because everything just stopped. The Google Hangout stopped. The YouTube stream just stopped randomly. I don't know why, but it did. I don't even know
Is
if
the
I'm
connection
streaming.
really bad? Is the connection really bad?
Okay, it looks like everything is still running. Excuse me for 1 minute.
Kill the kid.
Yeah.
Dad and I have kids, so we know that he's doing his best. But
All
anyway,
right, sorry. I'm so sorry about this on the stream. We will get everything running back to normal. Let me just see.
but
Yeah, everything's running back now.
the fact that the archangels showed up to watch Mary get impregnated is, a little weird. But also talks about how he had courage and everything, that to strive to be like him, unafraid of the true divine, and having the courage to carry through with what God commands. There is a part where it talks about the first Eve. Apparently, first God made Lilith, and it's a little vague on why she ran off, but apparently she ran away. Her and Adam did not get along, and then so God made Eve, and here baby, he made Eve just like he made Adam, raised her up from dust and dirt, and he formed her in front of Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Adam was disgusted by what had happened and turned away. So he went into the bushes, and she stayed in the Garden of Eden, and God went to the side and made the second Eve, which he clothed in. Basically, he clothed in very nice stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and that one Adam accepted. But apparently, when the serpent offered the apple to Eve, Eve went to Adam and said, "Hey, should we eat this together?" And Adam said, "Sure, why not?" And that's how they got kicked out of the garden.
Ah.
Okay.
Where the first Eve is still there.
That's interesting.
So that's the Bible. You were just explaining what that Bible was all about.
I can get the rest of that.
Yes.
Okay.
That one's good.
It is the Rick James version of the Bible. It appears.
Now, Siegfried. Another thing. Whenever something weird happened with the Bible, whenever Siegfried said one of his prayers upon it.
Yes. So it appears that it's the Rick James version.
Did you just say the Rick James version?
Yes, Rick James.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
This is the Rick James.
Well, for a second, I thought you said yes. But when it comes to it's the Rick James version. Yes, it's the 5th edition version.
Yeah.
It's the 5th edition version. There we go.
Oh,
Yes, I had
I
to
thought
call
I
it
was
the Rick
brutal.
James.
But that's
Not
where we're
King James, Rick James.
that's where we're at now. And we are still investigating a few things around here.
Mechanics-wise, Tamir has a +8 to his rolls for religion.
All right, let me go ahead and do knowledge religion here.
I would highly recommend at some point we go talk back to the preacher sooner or later.
All right. Let me see.
especially when it comes to that.
What the hell?
What we found. Welcome to Roll
He gets a
20, where
plus
the
a-
dice gods hate you.
He gets
Yeah,
a plus
Yay,
eight,
it's
he
your
rolls a
turn.
Let me
10.
show you.
You rolled a 2.
Yeah, I know. And it's like, what the heck is the 7.2?
Oh, the 7.2 for initiative lets it so if 2 people roll 7.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Alrighty then.
Because I accidentally. Yeah. So I rolled a 10 on religion.
Not bad. Yeah, it definitely deviates quite a bit. The other odd thing in the back is they have sigils for the angels, circles and runes for protection, and sigils for your major figures like Lot and... Somebody's downstairs. Oh, okay. I forgot, sorry. But, you know, for major figures like Lot, Samson, Delilah, David. So it's a little surprise, and the apostles.
Yeah.
And usually the Bible doesn't have the sigils in the back.
Yeah. I'm going to try again to see if I can figure out what this is. I'm going to try again.
Alright. Damn. There is quite a bit of stuff that deviates. The message is basically the same. You know, give unto God. God seems a lot the same. A little more wrathful. A little more Old Testament. Jesus was definitely the more table flipping type. And not only did he flip the money lenders' tables, but he chased them out, flogging them with a handful of thorn vines.
Wow.
So Jesus was a little more stern, a little more prone to
looks like
calling down a bear to maul people.
Seems like this is Gabriel, the avenging angel version of the Bible.
Yeah, it looked like Gabriel had more to do with writing this one than anybody else.
Yeah. It appears this is the more vengeful, tasteful version of the Bible, not the friendly version, it appears. By the looks of this Bible.
But I'll say, but it seems it definitely is a little more of the awkward side. And another thing we've learned is there's these different runes that seem to be on every door seal, every window seal, so that whenever it gets dark, this strange mist just rolls in. And these, whatever these sigils are, these runes are, when we carve them into things, they keep things out. We were getting ready to be in the process to go forward.
These are the runes of protection of good, it appears, of our Lord and Savior.
I guess that's what we would call it.
Yes. Did you know that magic came from the divine magic?
Obviously. I guess when Helga gets back from her bath, after the rest of us finish up,
yes,
we can discuss where to head from here, because we do need to... Yes. And she has returned.
Alright, Morgana dumps the water. Which is surprising because every tavern or inn you guys have been in, you wanted to always be first because usually after 10 or 12 people use the water, it was pretty gross. But she pours it out and then refills it and then starts pouring hot water in it and puts it in Siegfried's room next.
Nobody wants to be behind. Frederick.
Yes, I'm next. Yes, I'm next.
Oh, God.
But that is one thing that strikes all three of you, because you've been... Yes, as a matter of fact, Mithra W. Nerdo hit it. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Is actually something inscribed on the edge of the tub.
Ah.
Which, like I said, usually... I mean, yeah, public bathing's a thing. People use the Roman bathhouse all the time, because remember, this was pre-Black Death. It would stir in the Black Death that everybody quit and afterwards everybody quit bathing. But, so you're used to pretty clean, but you're also used to... The inn staff usually don't bother refilling it every time.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not complaining.
So,
I'm not complaining.
So, well, that was a little weird.
all right.
Siegfried, you noticed something that Elga wouldn't, because Elga probably would just. I mean, she was raised in an abbey, and those abbeys are pretty goddamn nice. I mean, most abbeys are better than where nobles live, so she's probably used to it and didn't think anything of it. But you noticed that the soap has been basically scented.
So, in other words, Helga is smelling a lot nicer now.
Yeah, she smells.
Bitch.
Actually, let me see something.
Soap is
If
actually.
I wanted to figure out if the scent was familiar to me in any way, would I be rolling perception?
No, you just asked me.
Oh, wow, he's that good.
I'm pretty sure Siegfried doesn't have that much of a nose for fragrance.
Actually, you would, because you've been traipsing around the village. It smells like strawberries, and there's a patch of strawberries right out back of the inn.
Well, fancy that.
You're gonna smell like strawberries.
You are too, idiot. And yes, I am saying that in character from outside the room when he said that.
Well, now that we caught Tamir up here, Helga,
Yes?
where do you think? Where should we go from here?
I don't even know at this point. You guys are in charge. I'm just a woman.
Okay.
Don't underestimate.
Urkel, if you listen to
Don't underestimate your ability. You can do it.
Well, we should probably head from. Well, we have two choices. We could head back to try to figure. Well, actually, first of all, we should probably figure about etching these runes into our weaponry. We should look into possibly getting to the source of these spider creatures, and also the source of this mist, as well as maybe going to find out what's going on at that broken down cathedral that was haunted. But I think our good friend here should probably go speak to the preacher. He's probably got some questions for them. I'm waiting for you guys.
And after a while,
Sure, after your bath.
20 minutes later.
All right. I'll go ahead and ask Morgana what's going on in this tavern. Have you heard any? Is there any places we can go?
Hold on. Before you go on, let's just go ahead and just say everybody fucking bathe, because we're gonna be here forever if we do that.
All right, let's go ahead and bathe.
Go ahead and talk to Morgana.
All right.
So, Frederick, how does it feel to be clean for the first time in your life?
Oh, that's hard.
Well, I don't know about you, but when I'm not traveling around, I usually do bathe on a frequent basis.
I'm not talking. To be honest, your body is the only thing that can be cleaned. It's your mind that's my concern.
Don't even go there. Don't even.
Yes.
Shall we? So where are we headed to now, Siegfried? Where do you want to go after first? We got spider monsters to fight. We got a witch to look into, or the ghost of a witch to look into. We got a creepy ass mist out there. Which do you want to look into first?
Well, the mist is something that we are ill-equipped to deal with at this time. What does bother me is the fact that I'm seeing a pattern after that whole incident yesterday with the blacksmith. And because of that, I do think we need to I do think we need to get some kind of information to protect ourselves, because we're going to have to go back into that temple where we saw that ghost. I want to make sure that when we do, we're properly prepared.
Well, we have Tamir here. I think one of the things we need to do first is go back to the blacksmith's shop, utilize his tools. We need to etch these runes into our weapons and our armor and whatnot. And I think that might actually, help us a little bit in the future. And if you want to go back to that ruined cathedral or whatever the flipping hell it was, we could do that and explore into this whole ghost business.
I'd rather only go back into that cathedral once I know that we have some modicum of preparation. So I think affixing the runes to our equipment should take priority.
Well, let's do that first, and then we'll go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Go grab Tamir. I'll be waiting outside.
All right.
It's foggy out there.
Oh, is it dark?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know it was nighttime. My bad.
Yeah.
I guess we'll stay inside then.
Yes.
Well, I guess, okay. Well, then we'll do that first thing in the morning.
That sounds like a plan.
My bad. Spooky. It said spooky, scary skeletons out there.
Too spooky, 5 me.
Tamir!
Yes.
Morning, we're heading over to the blacksmith's place.
I'll go with you.
Well, I would hope you would. Unless you want to stay here.
Frederick, now for the obvious question. Who's Tamir bunking with? 1, 2,
Not
3,
it.
Not it.
I was going to point out and say Helga, but you know...
Are you crazy?
I was joking.
Helga, I think you know the answer to that question.
Since we need to keep... It's obvious that we need to maintain a routine watch. I'll take the first watch. You guys go pass out. I guess, Tamir, we're hot racking it tonight.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully you guys know what hot racking is.
I have an idea of it, but still, phrasing.
Okay. For me to explain to everybody in the Navy, hot racking is whenever there's so few bunks for people to sleep in, the guy coming off a watch takes that bunk, and the guy coming on to watch gets out of that bunk. They share a bed, basically, in a way.
Yes.
So, I'll take first watch. Y'all get some sleep. What time is it right now?
About 9 o'clock at night.
9 o'clock. First thing in the morning. Yeah. First thing in the morning, we'll head on over there and work on getting these runes asphyxiated on our stuff.
All right.
I think it would be good for once that we actually got a decent night of sleep. If that's even possible in this place. So with that said, I'm going to stand right here, and you guys go do what y'all got to do.
All right.
Destroyer and Myth in the chat are definitely funny.
Indeed they are.
All right.
But I get the last laugh.
So I guess what? We're taking... What type of hourly shift are we doing here? 4-hour shift, or is it 2-hour shifts?
3. It's 9 p.m. You want to leave? No, 2 hour maybe.
Okay, so in 2 hours, who's gonna come in first? I guess Tamir, and then
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys work that out. I'm going to stand watch. Y'all are so quiet tonight.
Mostly I'm listening.
I don't know what to say.
I've got a lot of calls, so I keep muting and unmuting because I don't. Yeah, no.
I'm paying attention to what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and do a perception check to try to look out the window and see if I see anything weird going on out there.
I'd like to think that while
So let
you
me
guys
do
are
that.
chattering, I was just quietly carving runes into my bolts, my crossbow bolts.
Ah, okay.
Well, if that's what you're doing, you got to be doing doing rolls for that shit, don't you?
No,
Yep.
it's fuck me. You know,
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta be doing some
yeah, you
crafting
nerd
shit.
ball. Okay, what do I roll?
Hey, I'm not.
Let's
Look, if it's
see.
gonna give you look,
God, you
if it's gonna give you an advantage, I'm not gonna fucking let you just get away with it.
Craft. It's under the crafting
I wasn't
category.
sure if it was
Yeah,
craft or
and
religion.
you're doing it untrained.
I hate you all.
Oh boy.
Crafting.
But we love you, Undead.
So give me a die 20 roll.
Oh, okay, okay.
I rolled a 23, by the way, on my perception looking outside.
Alright.
Damn hell, why did you say that? Oh, the dice gods do not like you.
Okay, you know what? While we're talking, Tamir's been carving runes into my crossbow bolts. He's just sitting there talking.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep staring hard out there in this mist.
so quiet
tonight.
I'll help you.
Mostly I'm
best I
listening.
I don't know
can.
what to say. I don't know what to say.
I've got a lot of calls, so I
Yeah,
keep
she's gonna
muting
need
and
a little
unmuting
help with that. She never
because
really was
I
that
don't-
good with a knife.
Yeah.
Well, I have a knife. It's a very, very nice one. Would you like to have it?
I actually have a knife. I just don't use it very much. It's a nice knife.
Ah. Let me see if I can help you. It's very curved indeed.
Oh my god.
This is going a direction that most people are gonna be like, "Whoa!"
Let me see what I can do here.
Natural 20.
Damn! Somebody aced that test.
Tamir's our king. Roll for total domination.
Alright, nice. In the course of about an hour, you managed to do about 10 of them. What you choose to do, 10 of them, yeah. The rune you choose is David's for one big thing. David apparently fucked Goliath's ass up,
So it was.
and Goliath came striding out of the mists and apparently had 2 heads.
Interesting, Ralt. Interesting.
So, Ralph, if I understand this correctly, Goliath wasn't done in by just one lucky shot.
Actually, no. Well, the first shot was definitely a good shot because it hit him and his eyes popped out. On that head, when the other head turned to look, David whopped him again. Dropped him with 2 stones.
And that's how you create and craft a weapon of the gods.
You mean a weapon of God?
Tamir needs to give lectures like Bob Ross. This is a happy little rune.
Where was this voice when I had you on the other show, JT?
I would have done it. I would have done the Japanese one, but it's like that's hard. It's like,
I'll be right back.
It's like you had to do the whole O'Neill.
No.
Nani.
If you did that, I would have kicked your ass.
I know. It's like I used to watch a lot of those samurai films. They were just like
so did I. But as funny as that would have been, it wouldn't have fit your character at the time.
I know.
Alright, anyway, so Elga, he gives you the bolts and you get to go to bed. Lucky you.
Hell,
In the immortal
see.
words,
Tamir
in
gave
the immortal,
Helga. Helga's a free elf.
Elga's a free elf.
Also, Frederick, why do you keep rolling perception checks?
Because he's on guard duty.
All right.
Y'all should be in bed if he's on guard duty.
Yeah.
And
I went to bed.
Here, I'll move you some here. Because, yeah. Oops.
I just don't know where on the map I'm at. 'Cause it's like
Right here.
Like,
You should be able to see that binging.
let's see.
there's windows out. There's windows in my room, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do one little. I think I'm going to do one little check to see if I see anything through the mist on the windows.
Damn.
I fucking hate all of you.
Get in the back of the line.
Elga couldn't pull one of those out unless there was a dying kid. Come on, 3 out of 5 of your rolls to heal that kid were natural 20s. And I had slated that kid for death.
I read it as that too the minute you said it.
Alright. The minute I typed that, you were like, that kid's gonna die.
Yep. Gonna miss you, kid. Can we salvage his kidneys? Okay.
All right.
Hang on, I'm typing you something.
Oh no, that's
All right. I'm just looking at the back and forth you're having, Ramen.
Give me a wisdom check or an intelligence or wisdom check, your choice.
Who?
To see Frederick.
Oh, thank
Secret.
God.
Well, then, Bill.
And
Okay,
a willpower.
I'm sorry, I'm back.
No. You're sorry you're back. Why?
No, sorry, I'm back. I had to take care of something.
Hey, baby, here you go. Just so you know that I know you're.
What?
So you know I know you're still around.
Thank you.
For those of you that wonder, my wife doesn't play Ravenloft because it creeps her the fuck out.
So what's going on that I missed here?
You're just listening to Morgana chat with you,
Okay.
which she has your undivided attention.
You guys don't play it in the dark with candles.
I can turn that light off.
Why the fuck would I play? Why the fuck would I play D&D in the dark with candles? This isn't Mazes and Monsters.
We were playing Ravenloft on Halloween, and we were in the barracks and bored. And so,
That's actually a pretty
and the
cool
power
idea.
and the power went out because it was Fort Hood.
Yep, that's true.
What power goes out in Fort Hood often or something?
It used to until they put a power plant on base.
All right.
It's true.
Okay, that I'm willing to buy, but for a second I was gonna have to ask, what's next? Did you play D&D while in the steam tunnels or something?
No, but I did play D&D sitting in the back of a Bradley Armor fighting vehicle in the rain for like a month.
That'll work.
All right. So what time is it now for us?
Hang on.
Is it about time for me to
First,
switch shifts?
I needed. You said I need to do a will save.
Yeah, I need a willpower save from you, Sigrid.
All right, rolling.
Nice.
Why did you need a willpower save?
He's not telling me.
He's not gonna either. Not until the streaming starts.
He's gonna have nightmares.
That'll be a nice switch. What the fuck is Siegfried seeing out there? He's doing wisdom and willpower and damn.
Where is Siegfried? Is he outside?
No, he's in his room.
Oh, okay.
Is he alone?
I'm gonna move to the other window and look out that window.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
What? What did he send you?
Well, first off, I can't tell you right now because I'm in my room and I'm
whispering.
And I'm going to.
It's a trap.
I'm going to walk out here. And I was gonna make some sort of remark, but then I remembered Morse code wouldn't be doing Morse code with door tapping wouldn't be invented for a few centuries. Where the hell is Frederick?
What
there he is.
Are you doing?
I don't know why I woke up, but I woke up. I looked outside. I looked outside the window, and I saw a couple of those things. One of them was wearing boots. The caravaner who helped right their way. Well, you remember when we had to deal with that drowned thing that wasn't quite dead?
Of course.
And one of the caravanners was repairing the wagon.
Yeah.
He had boots just like that.
Really? Right outside your window?
They weren't. I don't think they noticed us. It seemed like they seemed to be sniffing the air. I guess looking for something wayward.
Sniffing? Well, that's strange. Well, doesn't sound a little too crazy. I heard more scraping on the roof. And I've been seeing strange figures outside the entire night.
Anybody familiar?
I haven't noticed anything familiar. Just figures. Ghostly looking shapes in the mist. The scraping here and there. Obviously, we're protected in here with these runes. I'm just a little paranoid that maybe something might be able to break through with those runes. Yeah, but you've so far proven that there's a very high chance that these creatures used to be human.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm uncertain whether or not they are a completely different creature, or if they are humans that turned into these things. I'm wondering if they're controlled by a parasite, personally.
I have my doubts. It's a parasite. Something about that doesn't add up. But regardless, it's my shift anyways. So I suggest you get some shut eye.
I'll go get some rest. Just keep an eye out.
I will do that.
Which room was Siegfried's?
Mine's the one at the bottom most. Yours is in the middle.
Alright, I'm going to bed, and you guys can continue on where you're headed at that.
Alright, should I roll perception, Ralts?
Please.
Alright, let me do that.
Damn! That is
Helga's gonna have a hell of a night tonight.
I hate you so much.
Helga probably wants me dead right now.
Go die in a fire.
Morgana leaves you a nice thick sandwich and goes to bed. Let's see. I'm going to type it because you were on.
God, really?
Until then, I am reaching smugness levels that aren't normally possible. Destroyer, where'd you get the Spaniards out of that?
Okay.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
The slammer. Whoever survives this. Let's see. Real quick addendum. Oop, crap! What did I just do? Okay, it's back.
I'm alive, so I don't know.
That was weird. It reloaded my. It reloaded the fucking roll 20 twice.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
There you go. Just to lower the paranoia a bit. You're worldly enough to know the slink of shame when you've seen it.
What the hell?
I'm just eating the sandwich that she left behind. And
you think she distracted? She was trying to distract you with the sandwich and the mug of ale.
Well, the sandwich part worked. The sandwich part works, so I'll give her that. But I know what's happening. It doesn't take a genius to know what's happening.
Especially after Elle goes, "Oh my god!"
I'm back. Wife needed some water. Wait, Morgana's in my room? Of course she's in my room.
Of course she is.
Yeah, you aren't surprised by that.
And she
tells you that she distracted Siegfried with a delicious gravy-soaked sandwich and snuck in here. Which, as far as you know, as Siegfried, that probably worked.
Yes.
All right.
Because hey, a big guy's got to eat.
Yep.
So Siegfried, did you see anything out there?
All right, give me another willpower check, will you, Siegfried? Because the way they're out there, the way they move, and the fact that, yeah, you can, it's really creepy.
Okay, I have an ice cream emergency. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ice cream emergency.
Yep.
Also, it seems that people are liking the princess joke that I put on Twitter today. My girlfriend said she wanted me to treat her like a princess, so I forced her on a marriage with an unknown guy just to make an alliance with Poland.
Yeah. I laid siege to her father's castle and forced her to marry me and bear my children until she died in childbirth.
But okay, I got 17 on that check.
All right.
So am I good or am I panicking?
You're just a little creeped out, but there's no mechanical effect. Definitely feel the hairs on the back of your neck rise up when you see this.
What's he looking at?
Outside.
Peanut butter.
What, do you put peanut butter on ice cream, Helga?
No, it's peanut butter ice cream. The peppermint ice cream cones are finished, so.
Yeah. They have they have peanut butter flavored ice cream.
Now, thanks to D&D, I'll have to go buy ice cream.
Now you can see that. Now you can see why you needed a willpower check.
Uh-oh.
Oh fuck! I forgot that book. I gotta walk down. I gotta walk downstairs. No, walking wasn't part of the deal.
That's what you had
What's
kids
funny?
for.
What's funny, is I only weigh like 180, so I'm pretty skinny. But sometimes I'm getting up and walking. I feel like Homer Simpson.
Oh man.
I know that feeling.
There's a sight I didn't need to. There's a sight I didn't need to see after eating.
You didn't go into his room, did you?
No. To be honest, if I went in his room, that would be a better sight.
Depends on your point of view, I guess.
Everything's relative.
Mm-hmm.
I can smell it.
Peanut butter tracks will not cure that.
I found peanuts in those shells still, so I'm eating peanuts too.
Yay.
I'd imagine that seeing that is not helping by it. I'd imagine that what is not helping is probably the noises coming from Frederick's room.
Oh my god.
The peanuts are very tasty indeed.
See, I was honestly expecting you to do a Morgan Freeman voice this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give him ideas.
Besides, it works either way.
I'm blaming
Once
you
upon
for
a
this,
time,
Nurgle.
in a galaxy far, far away, there once was a little boy named Luke Skywalker.
Who was eating peanuts?
He wasn't eating peanuts, but of course,
You're damn right,
he fell in
Myth.
love with
You're damn right,
he
Myth.
fell, he fell in love with an older woman because he was a little boy, and that woman was Queen Amidala.
Wait, he fell in love with his mother and then his sister? That works.
No,
Luke had issues.
Queen Amidala. As in, she was 14 and he was 8 years old.
Whoa, now we're getting some really weird territory here.
You said
You
Luke,
know-
though, so that was his mom. You're thinking of Anakin, alright? Please tell me you're really thinking of Anakin.
Well, we're just trying to kill time right now, waiting for Rolls.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
I know. Although to be fair, I remember with the old with the original Star Wars card game, they had 2 cards making fun of that. This is
I shall remember
just
Destroyer.
wrong, and this is still wrong.
It was.
But, Ralph, do I need another? Should I do another perception?
I don't think Rolls is back yet. I think he's still going to get that book.
Oh crap! I've had my fucking mic on mute for the last 10 minutes.
Oh god, the curse is spreading.
Damn it! I was wondering why you guys weren't responding. Then it was like then you were like, "No, we're waiting for you to get back." I'm like, "Fuck!" I put it on mute. Shit.
What's the deal, Rolls?
All right. Anyway,
He had to get a book, we're in trouble.
Siegfried. They snoop around and then head off south.
And also,
Which is where the villagers are.
It's all up to Siegfried. What's he gonna do? Gonna wake everybody up and be like, "Yo, we gotta go."
I go up. I go. I go up to Tamir's door. And I move a few steps up and go.
You knocking on mine?
He's about to, and you know what? Just to see how bad it, to see how bad it is. I'm going to have to roll a perception to see if you're getting too loud in there.
Oh god.
15.
Well, that sounds pretty quiet.
Okay. Put some pants on.
I'm gonna
She's asleep, so.
Look, beautiful, if you're waiting on your turn, you're gonna... Oh, hey, whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
The hell do you want? Siegfried, what do you want?
Get some clothes on. We need to talk.
Okay. You say so. Look, man, I ain't into that, you know...
Get your ass out here before I drag it out there.
All right, I'm gonna get my clothes on and I'll follow him out. Did you get everybody else, or is it just me?
I knocked on everybody else's door. Hopefully they show up.
All right.
If not, I'll just use you as a battering ram.
Let me just point out in the chat. Destroyer said, "Well, that's time for surprise butt sex." All right, I'm gonna say right now, I got dressed. I'm out there.
All right.
Let the lady sleep.
Lady.
Hey, now she's a good, wholesome Christian girl.
Right.
Hey, I didn't take a vow of celibacy. I'm good. Banging me is like banging the word of God.
I didn't realize you were a bottom.
Oh!
Yes. What the hell do you want? It's fucking late.
Yeah. You know that little theory that we have that they've been making that somebody's been making humans into those hybrids.
Well,
I just saw it. I just saw
more
it
like
happen.
something.
I just saw that happen right in front of me.
What do you mean? What did it do? I mean, you just saw them turn.
I saw two of the Wagoners. They were not moving right, and then there was this huge hump on their back, and then I saw the legs come out, and I saw mandibles coming out of the mouth.
You're serious about this?
Of course I am. Would I joke about that?
Well, what do you want to? What do you want to go after them?
I saw them heading away to the other villagers, but it also seemed that that a few others were sniffing the area where we had that previous encounter.
Oh my god!
Well, maybe they're able to smell each other's scent. Maybe they just give off a distinct scent. It's possible that they smell it. They're just smelling what was here previously. Like I said, do we need to go after them? Personally, I don't trust that mist. It's a little too thick and it's too dark.
I'm going to move up to the window and see if I can see their movements.
I'm gonna walk up with you.
Right.
Guess what? We both give a perception.
Yeah.
You got 17. I got 12.
Alrighty then. Looking out the window, 17 and 12 doesn't show anything much more than mist. If they're out there, they're gone now. Tamir and Elga, do you want me to move you two out by the window? Because that's right, you're eating ice cream.
Wait, you guys hadn't even gotten out of bed yet.
No, because I wasn't on watch.
He knocked on your door.
Oh,
Yeah, he knocked on
sorry,
both of our
sorry,
doors.
hold on. Okay. I am up. I am dressed. I am out here.
I take it you put your armor on? Not your, or just your...
Not like the other
Hey,
night.
Helga.
Yeah?
Nice bed hair you got there.
Fuck off.
can I elbow Frederick in the under the rib cage?
It would also, by the way, though, Helga, it would seem that good boy Siegfried's discovered something here. Well, witnessed something.
What?
You know that little theory we've had about something turning people into those hybrids?
Yeah.
I saw it happen.
No way. Who?
Some of the two of the Wagoneers. They weren't moving the way a normal human would, and then I saw a big hump on their back that they didn't have when we met previously. That thing exploded. I saw spider legs coming out of it.
Out of their back?
Yes.
Ugh.
And the other one had mandibles unfolding from its mouth.
So, I'm thinking, I don't feel that I'm curious. Do you think the spider creatures are linked to the haunted cathedral place, or do you think this is a whole separate issue altogether? I personally think it's separate.
Unless the witch was somehow a spider and nobody knew it, I doubt. I think it's separate.
I honestly think it's a little of both, because here's something that I've come to realize, and actually, before hold that thought for a second. Routes, remind me, what do I need to put in order to whisper something to you?
/W.
Tamir is
/W, and then just hit R and it'll autofill it.
Is JT coming into this conversation soon or not? We knocked on his door.
Yeah. JT, you might be muted.
JG, you there, man?
Oh shit. Maybe he muted us.
No, he might not be able to hear us.
Is he still in the chat? No, he's
JT.
not in the chat.
Yeah, he's still in the hangout. He might have stepped away from the computer while you guys were talking. Maybe he's just waiting to come in.
Okay.
Not me. There he is.
There we go.
There he is.
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, I'm sorry. I was in the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. So what's up? So JT got his door knocked on, so I don't know if he wants to jump in or not.
Yes, I'll open the door.
Okay, so /W and then put in routes.
Yeah. And it should autofill.
Okay.
It's not. It isn't. Hang on a second. Let me see something. Okay, there.
Yeah, it once you hit /W and then you start typing in routes, it auto completes. It should work perfectly.
It's not.
So what has happened?
This is to torture you. If you give $100 on Patreon, would run a game of Fatal.
No.
You would have to pay him $1 million.
Is that a Steam game?
No.
I don't know what Fatal is. I guess it's some.
Fatal is an RPG.
Yeah, I'll do it. Just don't expect me to be good at it.
Well, I mean, I've already said after Ravenloft that we can go into like Dark Heresy. I think that'll be interesting.
Let's see.
We'll run Heroes Unlimited.
Fuck you.
Or Rifts.
Double fuck you.
Oh, I can run risks. I can actually make it fun.
There we go.
You just got to gather together for like 3 days beforehand just to make sure you got everything ready.
No, he's got to be a hermit for about a month so he can house rule everything.
Oh no, I've already done it.
Anyway, so we continue in this charade or what?
Yeah.
What we got going on here?
All right. Okay, so you guys have
God damn it! It's not. God damn it! It's not working. I'm just going to type this in the Hangout.
Okay.
All right.
If you want to just talk to Ross, you know we're going to hear this. We're all going to see it, right?
Yeah, which is why I'm expecting you to maintain kayfabe.
I'll do what I can. Tell you what, while you do that, I'll be back.
All right, check the Hangout. I just sent it to you.
All right. Let's see. You haven't seen a single female.
So
Strange.
okay, so let me see if I can piece this together. So far, I have not seen of the hybrids that we've seen and killed. I have not seen a single female equivalent. Every single one of them seems to be male based. Furthermore, there's the whole thing with that woman in the cathedral, and our lonely blacksmith who has some questionable tastes even by your standards.
There's nothing wrong with my standards.
Lies. There is everything wrong with your standards.
Hey, now Morgana's a good, healthy-looking woman.
Thank you.
I'm not talking about Morgana. I'm talking about.
And she bathes and wears clean clothes. That's a
plus in these days.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
I'm talking keeper in these days.
I'm talking about the times I had to bail you out when we were in Italy.
Look, we're just not going to talk about those times, okay?
Please don't.
So what's the deal? What do you want to do here? If you want to go running out there in the mist, we can.
Running out there, I don't think is going to be a good idea. But I think more than ever. I think more than ever, we're going to need to be properly prepared, and we're going to need to go back into that cathedral, because I am thinking that this whole thing is connected. Like I thought it was just some isolated cases, but now I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's it anymore.
Well, if that's how you feel about it, that's what we'll do first thing in the morning.
And Destroyer, I already read the entire Fatal Rule book. And after I did, I went over to the guy who dared me to do it, and I hit him.
We've been there, done that.
And I ain't doing it again, no matter how much you pay. Unless you're paying $1 million, then we'll talk.
Samir.
Yes.
What do you think?
I think you're right.
Well, then everybody go back to bed. Whose watch is it now?
I
believe it's Helga's.
Oh, God, no.
No. No, it's my turn.
All right.
I'm going back to bed.
If you see anything crazy, let me know.
All right.
Whoops, wrong room.
Yeah.
Good thing she's still asleep.
All right. I don't know.
So now we get to sit and wait and see if anything happens to good old Tamir here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just move. I can't seem to find myself on the map anywhere, so I'll look.
Wait, you can't find yourself?
I found it. I believe I see it here. It's just it's too close. All right,
let me double check your settings real quick.
Yeah, because
let's see. It's set for you to run. Okay. Yeah, you should be able to see everything.
Yeah, I can see everything. It's just
okay.
The problem is like trying to get to the right area and clicking it down. All right, yeah. I see it now.
It's like refinding yourself on the map or whatever.
Yeah, it's a really huge map.
Is that why you put that giant set of letters saying the map is loaded or something?
Yes. Do you guys like that?
Yes.
So you can tell when the map is loaded. I thought it was pretty clever.
Yes, it was.
I liked it. I was wondering if that was something you added.
Yeah, I added that so you guys knew when the map was loaded.
Here we go.
All right.
So
what do I see? I'm just sitting on the table. I'm just sitting on the table.
All right. A couple times the dog does come by. That big fucking hound he's big enough that his back comes up to about your waist, and he's got some big square jaws, and he's drooly. He drools a lot, but eventually, he wanders back into Elga's room.
Okay. All right. I just sit here and wait until morning, and then I look around.
All right, one thing you notice about the inn, this inn has been here for decades.
Yeah.
And it looks like some place that should be in like Italy or southern Spain. I mean, like the bar is well cared for and polished. The seats are well cared for and polished.
Yeah.
You've met noblemen on your travels, acting as a religious advisor.
Yeah.
That would kill to have a house like this, much less an inn.
An inn?
And right after Frederick went to bed, Morgana kind of snuck out of his room, went into the kitchen, came back and gave you a sandwich and a mug of ale, and then snuck back into his room like you wouldn't see her.
Damn it, D'Lo.
Apparently, she figures that if you're paying attention to the sandwich, you don't notice her.
That's a good woman right there.
And the sandwich does bring something else up. Like, you're a monk and you spend a lot of your time traveling. You don't really adhere to material possessions or anything like that. But you saw when you were coming in the various gardens around the houses and everything, which does explain why the sandwich is so rich, to put it lightly. I mean, this isn't. You wouldn't have thought. There's a lot of nobles that wouldn't consider this commoner fare. They'd actually raise the taxes, figuring that the commoners had too much.
True.
So it's just another thing that's slightly out of sync.
Out of sync that this place is far too rich.
But they call it their humble village.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when we were... Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just saying, it's like when we were on our way up, I remember people kept telling us in the story, like everybody kept saying that, oh, well, the swampies live out there. These people are the poor, nasty people. So it makes you wonder what the rich people live like.
Kind of strange, considering that this is a place of business. Would expect it to be more dirty, but it's clean. I suspect something. All right, let me see here. So I wait until then and start just like going back and forth, and then look around, and then just peek outside the window. What do I see?
Thick fog. You do see what looks like shapes moving out there, but you can never get a clear look at them.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I move over here.
You do find something interesting behind the bar, since you said you were kind of searching through and moving it.
Yeah.
It's a proclamation from a local lord that states that all water must be boiled must be boiled for at least three litanies of purity before being used and then the scum must be scooped off, and then it can be used for cooking. But you're like, that's odd.
The cookbook.
Finding the cookbook, you're like, damn. There's like 4 different sets of handwriting as you move through it.
Yeah.
But You don't see anything untoward. Apparently, they use prayers and litanies as a way to keep time.
This is strange.
So no clock. Well, yeah, the idea of a clock, but I mean, they don't use like hourglasses like the Moors do. They don't use candles with coins in it or pieces of metal in it to mark time. They use prayers.
Prayers. This is strange. Now, I look around the bar, and I just move to the bar and see what I can see over the table.
Let's see. This is a wine rack. Notice a couple different bottle designs. So obviously they're importing a wine since you didn't see a single grape. This is an ale barrel, of course.
Yeah.
The stein on it is a really nice pewter stein. I mean, it's obviously hand carved.
Yeah.
So obviously these people are high enough up on the cultural ladder to have enough free time to hand carve and paint a stein.
Interesting.
And it depicts it depicts the mists parting and a man with a staff in front of a whole bunch of figures behind him that aren't very well done, looking at forest and mountains. Judging from what you got on a cursory view of the Bible, that's probably Moses. Because they wandered for years in the mist after they fled the undying Pharaoh Ramses. There is no Ramses II. It's Ramses the Eternal. Was apparently a big foe.
All right, I'm gonna move to the fireplace.
All right. Well-shaped bricks, well-shaped stone, mortared. You say the fireplace has got to be easily a century old.
Yeah.
And it's got a flue, which is a fairly recent invention.
That's interesting.
But judging from the way the flue is built into it, they built this with the flue. The flue was not added later.
Okay. Well, I better put wood in the stove.
Which is another thing of, you might be more lost than you thought.
Yeah.
Because you did get lost, following Frederick and Siegfried's directions, you did get lost in the woods.
Yeah, I did.
And you're starting to wonder if maybe you're really, really lost.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you might have walked through a mushroom ring by accident.
It could be true. But something's not right here.
And that mist, like I said, you're a traveling monk.
Yes.
And yeah, you were with the armies acting as a confessor for the common troops, but you've never seen mist roll in like this. It reminds you of London.
Yes. And this must be... I need to talk to that woman, but I can't disturb her right now. Maybe in the morning, I will.
All right. Nothing really occurs. Actually, give me a perception check there, Tamir.
Perception? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get on my character sheet here, load it up.
Oh, and as far as perusing their Bible is a lot more stern. I mean, people have said before that the Holy Roman Bible is fairly stern and unforgiving. This God makes the God of the Holy Roman Bible look positively benevolent.
All right, let me see here.
Because in your Bible, the description of the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah is basically they exploded and burned.
Yeah.
This one, the fog swept over them, and out of them came creatures that God's light normally held back, and they tore apart and devoured all the townspeople.
All right, I rolled. Let's see what I got. 12. No, actually, no. 17.
Give me a willpower check, please.
Willpower check. 1. Let's see, willpower check. Or okay. See, where is it?
Fences.
Come on. Willpower check.
I'm just talking to the chat and eating pretzels while you guys discuss stuff.
Always a good idea.
Hold on. Fences. Willpower check. Here we go. 5. Failed.
Okay, I need another willpower check. That's one thing about Ravenloft is there's a lot of multiples. Okay, you don't scream, you don't run, but you do freeze in place when you see a spider out this window with a body the size of a small dog and legs that are probably together. You know, it's walking typical spider with the legs up at the angle. You'd say that the distance between the top of the two angles is easily 6-7 feet. Wow. It's got glowing red nodules on its back as it moves by, and it's heading northeast. So you saw it from here, and you saw it scuttle. You saw it move this way. It wasn't scuttling; it was moving at that slow, stately pace that spiders do when they're not in any hurry. And you'd say it's about an hour. It was drawn back like a curtain, which then the mist swept over it when it reached about here. Hang on, let me do something real quick. That way you can see what you were. There, now you should be able to see out that window.
Okay.
If I move you up there, you should be able to see out that window. So it was moving from this direction to this direction. And you saw it right here. Which, you should be able to see the little garden and stuff right outside.
Yeah.
Okay. But you step back into the curtain, feeling goosebumps rise up when you realized that's a huge spider.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got the mandibles are about as long as your forearm.
Yeah.
This is like what Tamir's first time seeing some shit like this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, other than that, nothing else happens except for Morgana gets up about a half hour before dawn and goes into the kitchen.
Okay.
And you notice that the fog just seems to dissolve right at dawn.
All right. I guess I better talk to Morgana.
Oh yeah, she's very chatty. And she's like, "Did you get any rest at all?" She's like, "Did you get any rest at all?"
Not that much. I suppose it's not that easy.
Oh, you just have faith in the Lord and Jesus Christ, and you'll realize just how safe you are.
Bless your child. May I ask you a question?
Yes.
Where are we exactly?
You were in Adelheim.
Adelheim. In what province?
Oh crap, I had it. I'm gonna check my notes. I hate that when it's right in your brain and then you're like, ding.
Yeah.
Adelheim in. Oh great. Of course the wiki's all fucked up tonight. They don't fix this wiki shit. I'm not gonna pay him anymore.
It happens.
Yeah.
Because wiki's always been.
I think he's referring to the Obsidian portal.
Obsidian portal, yeah.
The province, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Walter.
Province of Ludendorff.
Ludendorff. Is this Alemannia?
No,
No?
it's Adelheim.
Anaheim.
Adelheim.
That's the country itself?
No, that's the town. The province of
Oh.
Ludendorff.
Ludendorff.
Well, province, country. Although our Lord does pay taxes to Draco Tepes.
Draco Tepes. Who is he?
He's the Lord. She shrugs and goes, I don't much pay attention to all of that. I pay my taxes and
With a very nice lucrative business, I have to say.
it's fall now, and there won't be much business through the winter, but come summer, caravans stop by at least twice a month.
From different places?
Yes, places like Barovia and Darkon and Mordentheim.
You ever heard of a place called Munich?
Munich? No, I can't say I have. Is that sounds like it's in Darkon or Mordentheim, is it?
I don't know. From what I heard, some people claim to be from there.
No, I've never heard of that.
Strange. Well, thank you so much.
Of course. I'll have breakfast in a little bit. Do you...
I give her a gold coin.
She's like, oh no, I can't take money from Sons of the Church.
Well, in that case, thank you.
Is it now time for us all to wake up?
Yes. It's wake up time, guys.
All right.
Hey, Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea.
Mildred, you there?
Yes, I am.
Helga, you there? Ramen?
Ramen, unmute yourself.
Ah, it's Amir. Sleep any?
Not as much. But I did see something unusual.
What'd you see?
One big giant spider.
Oh, that's nothing. Just wait till you see the ones that are half human.
Agreed.
Half human.
Well, whenever Helga gets here...
Undead is trying to fix. She had a mic desync.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll give her a couple minutes. And I'll talk to the chat here what I was talking about a minute ago. So, guys, the movie I was talking about is called Risk Cutters, A Love Story.
Ugh, sounds terrible.
Oh, it's actually pretty good. It's about these two people that commit suicide. They both slit their wrists and they die, and they go to purgatory through the whole movie. And so they're just driving around, and purgatory is this giant fucking desert the whole time. And the car the dude drives on the passenger seat, on the floorboard is a vortex to nowhere. So anything that falls in that floorboard just disappears and is in that vortex forever. It's never coming back. And they keep running into like religious fanatics and all sorts of crazy shit.
Well, if we're doing movie
If he electrocuted himself, I have one question.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
There we go.
There she is. But yeah, before we move on, just if you ever get a chance, the movie's called Risk Hunters, A Love Story. Sit down and just watch it, and you'll just be like, what the fuck did I just watch? It's just awesome.
Nurgle, what movie would you say is the best or worst drug trip equivalent that you've seen?
Oh, God.
As in, you would likely use this movie as an argument for why you shouldn't do drugs.
Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah, that's good.
If you have not seen Requiem for a Dream, you are doing yourself a huge disservice not watching it. I would also say Groove was a pretty good one too.
Jacob's Ladder.
I got a better one.
I never saw Jacob's Ladder.
I got a better one, but it's the worst movie ever made.
What's that?
Worst movie. Robot Ninja.
For a split second, I thought you were going to say a Serbian film.
I never saw Eraserhead. I heard that was a crazy-ass movie. But anyway, so let's get back into this now that Ramen's here. So, Ramen, it's wake-up time. You need to get your ass out here to the bar.
And the rest of you, too.
We'll just say that Ramen was here while we were having our conversation, if that works for you guys. That way she doesn't have to catch up.
Yeah, that's fine.
I need to get a new one, too. I'm tired of using this Yeti mic, even though it sounds better on the Yeti mic, but it's hard for me to stream with it. So, I'm thinking, after what you told me last night, Siegfried, I think after we get finished dealing with our weaponry, we should probably head out to find out the source of these spider things.
And hang on, I have to address the chat for one moment. Destroyer 15, give yourself a can of Coke for bringing up that mind fuck. Happiness Katakuris. It's a Miike film, so obviously it's going to be fucked up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Ichi the Killer, that's up there, but no, there's worse because Audition still exists.
Oh, don't even get me started on Audition.
Yeah.
Let's get back in the game here. What people came here to see, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I think after what I saw, I think we are. I don't think there's any more information that the priest could give us. I think we've gotten all that we can.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be busy with his new.
All I can say is this: we're not in Spain anymore.
JT.
All I can tell you is that we're not in the land that seems to be.
You're telling me we actually saw someone dead come at us.
Strange.
Oh, trust me, you haven't even seen the beginning of Strange yet.
Part of the proof that Jesus was divine was after 3 days, he didn't come back.
Yeah, and every depiction of Jesus here is a very stern Jesus.
Hmm.
So let's go find out about, well, after we eat, let's go find out about fixing our weapons with these runes and getting to the bottom of this spider issue.
Yeah, because I very much, given what I saw last night and some of the patterns I've been observing since we got here, I am very much thinking that whatever is causing this is coming out of that cathedral. Everything seems to point there, and that's the strongest. It remains the strongest lead that we have.
It's very possible and very true, but you have to look at it. These spiders are very corporal creatures. These things are real. This isn't so paranormal compared to these ghosts. I mean, I don't know. How is a ghost connected to these spider things? I don't see how there could be truly a connection.
Evil attracts evil.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't think getting to the bottom of the ghost is going to get rid of the spiders.
No, I think that there's some. I think that whatever's turning these people is hidden inside that cathedral. And besides, consider this: we have a dead, lonely blacksmith. We have a cathedral. We have a cathedral where people killed each other over a woman. We have not seen a female hybrid.
That was the fort that they killed each other over a woman. The cathedral was abandoned because the knights were no longer at the fort and couldn't protect them.
My bad. My wording was off.
No, he's right though. But you know, come to think of it, I haven't seen a woman as one of these spider creatures yet.
That's what I was thinking. And the ones I saw change were both men.
Well, perhaps they're sort of like an ant hive. Perhaps there's a queen. Well, you kill the queen, then you kill the hive, unless they have a method of growing more queens. Or unless there's more than one hive.
I would rather not consider that sort of thing. And before anyone in the chat asks, yes, we are assuming it's gender.
Before we get said so in the chat, no, we are not trying to copy aliens. Nobody's running a character based off of Jeff Goldblum, so we're in the clear on that one.
Yeah, because I do not want to lean on anybody while they're breathing.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's eat and then let's go get these runes. Let's go get prepared and go out to that cathedral. Then, what do you say?
All right. Let's do this.
All right. Breakfast is good. Solid.
I gotta love that Ramen decided to add in Siegfried is done with your shit.
Sir Jesus, best Jesus. Keep an eye out. Sooner or later, I'm going to be running a Dark Souls campaign as Stern Jesus, who will coincidentally also be Jacked Jesus. Strength build.
And
all right, so what?
Do you even?
What's up?
I have to ask you one question, Nurgle. Do you even pray, bro? Anyway, so I think.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I think you're. First off, what's going to be on the plate, or is she still cooking?
She's still cooking, or are we already eaten? What?
You've already eaten ham, eggs, hash browns.
See, that's not even gonna make me go make breakfast again this time. I don't like ham and eggs. Ugh.
Heretic.
So, shall we go?
Yes, we shall, sir. Shit taste.
You lay off my taste.
That explains why I couldn't find you, Helga. I was standing on top of you.
All right, I gotta remember where. Okay, we got to go to the blacksmith shop, so I kind of have to remember where do we go to get there.
I think I have got.
Yeah. Here, let me zoom out.
But first, we need to actually get out.
Is the door barred again?
Yes.
Let me fix that for you.
Yeah, the town is at the bottom, so it would be. So I guess we'll walk as we talk. Because I think it's this direction here until we get to the place. Or is it further down? I can't remember.
No, it was south.
Yeah, that's right. Because Because that's where we ran into the cowardly guy. Samir, are you following us, or are you just going to stay in the inn?
I'll follow you.
I'm Tamir. I always announce exactly what I'm doing.
Indeed, I am.
All right, so we'll just we're gonna be traveling. Helga just ran off in a random fucking direction. We need traveling music.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, they had Death Race 2015. Yeah, they had, on Netflix they had Death Race 2050.
Oh god, that movie is so horrible.
Never
I know it
watched
was. Don't watch it. But they also had another one called Vehicle 19, which starred Paul Walker.
I remember what was there were some other weird ones that I saw.
Helga, why are you wading through the swamp?
Because Helga has no clue which way she's going. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess since we're all traveling together, we can talk to each other about everything.
Indeed, we will.
Also, where the hell are you? No, not you. The other idiot.
Who, me?
No, the other idiot.
The other idiot.
Me.
Ralts, I request a order of fast travel.
No.
Hold on.
I will catch him up. If I can find his
Where
weapon.
am I? Yeah, it's in the inn. I just don't know where you guys. Yeah, I just.
Were we
move.
further? Is it further south from where we're at right now? That's what I thought. It's
Yes.
been a while since I've looked at the map, so.
Oh, there you are. No wonder I couldn't see you.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's just
Yeah, Roll20 just loads so slowly on everything.
I don't know why.
I think I found it. Okay, I found where we're supposed to be. So
Okay.
where my character is, that's where you need to go.
Okay, I see it.
Did you go on top of him, Tamir?
No, I didn't get on top. I just see a dog.
Move up one square.
Because I remember now, I'm over
Okay.
at the preacher's house now, and I remember it's further to the west,
Right here.
and we'll find our way to the blacksmith shop.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No,
now I
bad
see
cow Algo.
So, I tell you what, Ralts, can you at least teleport everybody to me?
I can teleport to Mirror, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, be better if he did it himself, but
Yeah, I'm gonna
Let's
try
help.
to get to. Hold on. Let me see where you guys are at here on the map.
Because we're going to have to wade through a swamp pretty soon. Oh, and we got to bring our dog with us, too.
which you guys start heading across that bridge, Elga, and Hroof starts barking over here.
All right. Let me see here. I'm trying to.
Well, the blacksmith shop was to the left of the preacher's shop place.
Yep.
So why would we be going towards that bridge?
All right. So.
Or are you talking about passing by the preacher's house?
She was going across the bridge.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the lead.
So we all agree. We all agree. Next game of D&D we use on Roll20, we're going to make a smaller map, Ralts. It's a lot less time to load.
This one required one big one.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it would load slow for you guys because mine moves smoothly and everything else. Of course, I am running 64 gigs of RAM and a 12 core.
Oh, that's true. Mine's 12.
Yeah. All right, so we are at the blacksmith shop now.
Yes, the body's been moved.
Okay.
So we enter.
Bit of advice, Tamir. Don't read the blacksmith's diary.
Yeah, you might.
Read the Blacksmith Diary, totally.
Don't listen. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them, Tamir. Don't do it.
Who's got engraving, weaponsmithing, or metalworking? Or
I'm not sure if I do. I thought I had some type of crafting skill in general. Let me see what I got.
I have weapons.
I don't. It'll be under ability. Will it be under abilities or skills?
Skills.
Let's see.
Under crafting.
I don't have any crafting whatsoever.
yes, you do.
I'm not seeing anything.
Look
Frederick.
right under climb. That's where I have it on my sheet.
Oh, I have armor. That's it. I have it. Just says armor. It doesn't say crafting though.
Okay.
So I
Yeah,
guess
but if
I'll
you-
be the one trying to fix our armor.
Yep.
All right. Well, everybody, give me your armor. Let's see if I can get this to work.
All right.
All right, give me craft armor rolls there, champ.
How many do I need?
We'll start with your armor. You wear what kind of armor?
Leather.
Scale mail, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, scale mail.
let me double check. See, I've got your thing. I've got your. Let's see, gear, backpack, water skin, armor class, scale mail. Yep, you're wearing scale mail. So
right.
go ahead and give me an armor roll.
Craft armor. Bam.
Tamir, give me a religion check so you can go through and start looking for good sigils and runes to put on the armor.
All right. Let's see here. It appears this is going to work.
The nice thing is this blacksmith was well outfitted. He's got a good set of tools. Another oddity you noticed, Frederick? He's got all steel tools.
Why? I just out of curiosity, why would that be an oddity to me?
This is high-grade steel that you normally see, like, with the major armies. Not some backwoods swamp fucking... Not some backwoods swamp place.
22.
I got you now.
Ooh, nice. The interesting thing is they have runes for combat and all that good stuff.
Does any of you?
So you are able to find runes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and they had. Oh, guess what they have on Netflix? That is like a meme movie.
What?
That Indian movie about It's called Robot.
Oh,
God.
that I have seen that. That is.
I gotta watch that.
It's a meme. It's a meme. It was a meme that everyone was laughing at. It was so hilariously good.
Yeah, because of the whole thing of having an Indian Wesker looking guy making a bunch of clones of himself and turning those clones into a giant ball.
Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
it was hilarious.
All right, let's
It's
get back
not-
on track here, gentlemen and lady.
It's called Robot, so you can easily look it up on.
It's got the guy from It, I think.
No.
No, it's an Indian movie. It's like
Oh, never mind. Anyway, let's. Well, let's.
It's one of the cheesiest movies ever made.
Well, we need to get.
Well, it's technically not a Bollywood movie.
Yeah, let's. Well, we need to get back on track here.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway,
So what's the deal, Ralts? We got sigils. We got me doing an armor check.
Sigils. Yep. Okay. Give me another one.
You want me to
Alright.
give another craft armor or him?
You.
Okay.
Oh no. Tamir there was able to pick out several because he realized this is organized. It's just an odd form of organization for the sigils.
12.
Ooh. And one more. That's just for your armor, making you do 3.
6.
Ouch. Now, you've got the runes on there, but they're not very good. Mostly because some of these tools are unfamiliar. The smelter hasn't been used in a while. You have to wait 24 hours till you can try again. So, whose armor are you going to try next?
Helga, give me your armor.
Helga has... You have studded leather, so you would be the one to work on yours.
Okay, so Helga's going to have to work on probably Tamir's and hers. And
I don't wear
what
armor.
do you have?
Tamir's like, so what? She's going to carve it into my skin.
He might enjoy that.
No. Don't.
How about...
Well, while we're at it, Siegfried, what's your armor?
Let's hang on.
I'm gonna touch
Siegfried's
you.
armor is splint mail.
Yep.
You ready to give me? Let me give this a shot here. So you want 3 different rolls?
Yep.
16, 24, 14.
You did a good job on his. Now that you had a little bit of practice.
It's an art.
Okay, Helga, give me a roll. 3 rolls for yours.
And the next one is going to be a 1.
Let me.
Hey, it's not.
Hang
Wow.
All right, hold on. Let me see what I gotta do for you.
Hell yeah,
Damn, those are sweet.
All right, here we go. So I gotta do it twice.
3 times. Well, you got to succeed 2 out of 3 times.
All right, let's see here. Hold on. Let me find the religion. 1.
Oh, for what are you doing again? Looking. Oh, you found the runes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
already
really?
got the runes. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you.
No, they're 2 out of 3 for the crafting. Your brass knuckles have plates. You could probably get. You found several runes that might be useful.
Okay, we'll carve it in there.
So that would be Siegfried needs to start working.
Siegfried, you got to do the weapons
Here's
part.
All right.
Let's see.
So is somebody going to volunteer their weapons, or am I doing my own first?
I tell you what, Siegfried, since you let me touch your stuff, I'm going to let you touch my stuff.
Raising.
Oh,
Here.
you're still touchy?
I'm going to hand him my hand axe and my sword, my machete. Now give it a shot. You put the you engrave those runes good.
All right.
Get real deep in them cracks there, boy.
1.
Meh. That's a meh.
2.
Oh.
3.
They done fucked it up.
He's going to have to take a while to resharpen the blade.
Roll again.
Actually, you got to wait 24 hours. So, yeah, he messed up the blade a little bit. Nothing too bad because he recovered with that 18.
That's the last time I let you touch my stuff.
All right.
So is that going to affect how effective my weapon is in any way? Who the hell is that?
That is the girl who lives a little further.
Oh, okay.
She walked by. She's walking back.
Okay.
All right. I think I'm guessing that now it's time. Now it's time for mine.
Yep.
All
Oh, you know
right.
what might help you guys with your scrolling? Hold down the right mouse button and move it that way. That's how I move around.
It's still a bit slow, but it works a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. And anyway, I unsheath the greatsword and advise everybody to move a bit out of the way because, well, it's a freaking Zweihander. All right. Roll.
Yep.
All right.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh,
Netflix has
what's up?
Turbo Kid.
Oh god, I've heard of Turbo Kid.
I liked it, Turbo Kid. It was actually a pretty good movie.
I've heard of that one. I haven't watched
3 away.
There's going to be a second one, actually.
I hope they bring it back because I like
The runes are adequate. The runes on there are adequate.
It had a really good. It had a really good soundtrack for like a mimicking an '80s movie.
Who's next?
I think Helga and wait, what weapon does JT or does Tamir use?
Brass knuckles.
In that case,
oh, he's a monk. Okay, that's going to be very difficult for Tamir. If
Why? They've got plates on the front.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
God.
I'm somehow for sigilling them. I didn't know.
Love
so I guess...
God.
Love God.
Wait a minute. If there's plates on it, shouldn't I still be able to mess with it or no?
Yeah, like I said, yes, because it has plates on the front. It's the old style with the plates that cover his knuckles.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
All right, Tamir, you mind?
Go ahead.
All right. 1 away.
You're doing so bad, Ty.
Yeah. 2 away.
Oh, very nice.
It's going to be a green. It's good.
3 away.
You even found that he had a slight crack in the left-hand one and fixed it. And instead of engraving, you actually did casting for upraised letters.
Why am I thinking of the Unity ring that Rick James with the Rick James incident?
Oh.
Next time you could do with my sword. You could do with my stuff like you did with his stuff, right?
But unfamiliar tools. So.
Yep. But I think. But it does seem that we've got. Oh, we still have one. Would I have to roll for Helga's, or is she, or she have to roll to put that on her own weapons?
You would have to roll for the crossbow itself, not the bolts.
All right. Helga, may I see your crossbow? All right. Here goes. 1 away. Fuck!
Guys, I'll be back in a few.
Okay.
Join the club. I hate me too. 2 away.
Wow.
3 away.
You got lucky. You got lucky. After trying to remove the crossbow, basically the tension, the big fucking bow part, the big metal. I can't remember what it's called anymore. I used to know the exact name of the part. You managed to find. Luckily, this guy had another one. He had one. He has a couple more extra steel curves. So you managed to replace the curve and restring it. So you didn't carve it, but you did manage to fix what was broken. Elga, I need 3 rolls of craft leather from you. Because, as you know, right out here is where the little leather thing is. The little tanning thing. And here we go. You're unfamiliar with about half his tools, and your armor's getting a bit, could use some maintenance, but it'll do. So by the time you finish, it's about 2 in the afternoon. Funny thing is the woman that's walked by a couple times does come back just after lunch, just after noon, and she's got a pail, and in the pail she has 4 sandwiches and a small thing of ale for the 4 of you to share. And she says, "Morgana sent me with these."
Send her our regards.
Of course. Yeah. Which then she heads off back toward her house.
I just look at Frederick for about.
All right, I'm back.
I say nothing, and then I just grab one of the sandwiches.
Sorry, I had to take care of something. Okay, what's going on? Because I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay.
It seems your bed buddy decided to have somebody bring us some sandwiches.
All the way out here? Wow. Yes, that's good. I hope she doesn't wind up being something evil later on down the road. Not trying to give the DM ideas or anything. even our boy Ralt's here. He'll even do the cliched things.
The butler did it.
Ralts, did the butler kill the cook in the billiard room?
Yes.
All right, so what are we doing now? So we ate
Clue as a kid.
So we ate sandwiches. What are we doing now?
Right. Well, now I'm guessing we're actually taking some time to put on the weapons and armor that we decided to mess with.
So, who's ready for a little bit of ghost hunting? Hopefully we don't have another issue like we had last time. Can we stay together and not run away this time? I don't know about you, but I'll be out here waiting on you two. How long did it take us to do all this?
Till about 2 in the afternoon.
Okay, so we still have daylight going.
Yes.
All right. Well, you guys ready? I'm ready. Let's do this shit. Hey, Ralts, is that the dead body that the blacksmith behind the log?
Yeah. That's where you guys buried him. I couldn't
remember. I forgot that we buried him, but now let me see here. I gotta zoom out and I gotta find the. All right, I found it. I'm right here. Well, we're gonna have to go back into the swamp here. It's gonna get a little wet. You guys good?
Yeah.
Now, Tamir, bring your ass over here, and the rest of you too.
All right, hold on. Let me find this. Up on the west side or this?
Destroyer, you are a scary individual.
The swamp is all around you.
Oh. All right. So
Okay, there we go.
If I'm not mistaken,
Bring it there now.
right around that rock, there's where we found our way into there.
What, baby?
Yep.
Remember, it
Oh,
might
boy.
get dark again.
all right, hold on.
I'll just wait for you
There we
guys to
go.
catch up to me.
All right. There.
All right. Now over here.
Tamir's with us, and we're all here.
Okay, hang on real quick. Do not move from there.
Fine, I won't
I
move
lost
just for
everybody.
you. Whoever's playing music, you're gonna have to turn it off because there's no telling we might get a copyright strike over that for all I know.
Alrighty then. I have to do something
Well,
real quick.
I do know one thing. Dr. Demento is releasing a album.
And we might get ourselves in trouble if we're eating African food.
Ralts, you might have to describe the everything going on here because we know what's happening here for the most part, but
Yeah.
Tamir's the first time he's seeing this.
Yes. Okay. Now, number one, the mist has rolled in pretty seriously, reducing visibility down to about 10 feet. And it definitely gets a little creepy by here. Thought you, and you guys are heading toward the old fortress.
I'm supposed to be able to see at least like 5 feet around me. How come I can't see? Oh, there's everybody. Ew.
Because you need to give me a second.
Ralts is
I
fixing.
said I had to adjust everything. There, now everybody should be able to see.
Yeah, for a split second, I could only see myself.
It's not that bad, but it can get that close further up.
Everybody.
So you can also know now this. You are approaching the old fort. You can hear the dripping of water and the lapping of the water. Right now, you guys are about mid-thigh deep in it, but it does start shallowing up right at the old fort.
Everybody, get your weapons ready.
It's
There's no
eerily
telling.
silent.
There's no telling what we're gonna see here. Keep an eye out for that ghostly presence.
We need to get inside.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, you might be happier out here than you are in there.
All right.
Let's get
I'm
going.
I'm gonna put us like right. This was the entrance right here, wasn't it, Ralts?
Yes.
I'm gonna put myself right there at the entrance. Is it all right if we bring everybody to the entrance,
Yep.
or do you have any reason to not bring them to the entrance yet?
Nope. It's fine. From
Okay.
here on out, please maintain your movements.
Yeah, we need to light up some torches.
Well, that's great. How are we gonna light a torch? Did you bring a flint? Did you bring
Actually,
a torch?
everybody should have it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Oh.
sure everyone has one.
Well, then let's light her up, boys.
Because Elga still has that lantern that fits on the hook of her at the front of her crossbow.
Yep.
Yeah, because we need some light, especially when there's mist.
It doesn't seem to help that much. It really doesn't. Elga's lantern's about the most. And it's still really, really bad because the mist throws everything back. And it just turns it white around you.
Hmm.
All right,
Yeah.
Siegfried, enter and stand watch. We'll be right behind you.
I turned to glare at Frederick for a moment before moving on.
What, did you think I wasn't gonna follow you?
I have to make sure with you.
Not after the last damn time we were here. All right. We didn't look around in front here. Let's look around.
All right.
All right. We'll move north.
Let's see who's got knowledge dungeoneering.
Boom, boom, boom.
I do believe that is
Me.
Siegfried has knowledge engineering and knowledge dungeon. Give me a knowledge engineering.
Oops, I accidentally clicked something. My bad.
Rolling 26.
Wow. Okay, last time you left in too much of a hurry, really noticed this. But looking at the fortress, this thing was built to last. It's really weird. This has been abandoned for decades because it started to crumble, and the swamp has really taken its toll on it. And judging from this tree right here, it's been about 70 years this place has been abandoned, if that, because judging by the way it buckled this wall, which I don't know if you guys can see it, probably not. But
completely,
it's good enough structure. It's better than 80% of the forts you saw during the war, and it's about on par with some of the more modern ones that were built in Spain and in Italy, and then that Charlemagne had started to build toward the end of the war. So for this place to be abandoned and this old is offsetting.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sweet Pea.
What's the problem, Siegfried?
It is astonishing that this place is actually held up. Only some of the more the only castles I saw that were this sturdy were the ones we were on when we were on our tour.
Yeah.
That is odd. Well, considering the fact that you seem to be the subject matter expert here on places like this, how about you lead the way? You might be a little bit more receptive to this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He's disappeared. 1.
Alright, I'm following you guys over here. 1, 2.
I think I'm the fastest moving one here, but with the exception of Helga. I think Helga moves the fastest.
There we go. 2.
I think everyone but me gets 6. All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, let me go ahead and
Routes. Do I spot any? Can I roll perception to see if I spot anything in this area?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Where's Ruth? There he is.
Rolling.
You see something.
16.
Over here is what was a sally port, usually designed to help relieve pressures on the gate by letting the keep occupants come out, sweep around the corner, and hit them from the flank while they're at the gate. The castle, the wall has collapsed where the sally port was, and judging from the looks, somebody with like crowbars and hammers pried out the portcullis and grates from the sally port. And here, where everybody's standing, it looks like the wall was largely fell over because of the tree, and then somebody broke up the fallen wall sections and carried off the rock.
Oh, that explains. I have to wonder if some of the places we saw in Adelheim had borrowed some stone from here.
Yeah, you couldn't blame them. This is high quality stone that's not from around here.
Mm-hmm. Is this a cliff right here?
No, that's the trail. No, that's a trail.
All right, I just wanted to make sure because
it's actually not overgrown either. It's a footpath. No cobbles, no nothing.
1, 2.
Guys, are you gonna follow behind, or are you just gonna stay back there chilling?
Moving forward. Hold on.
All right.
What's going on, Siegfried?
I'm moving.
This place seems to have been abandoned about, what did you say, about 70 years ago?
At least 70 years ago.
For the better part of a century, and yet so much of it and yet it's not showing nearly as much decay as it should.
So what you're telling me is something else has been living here for quite some time.
Either that, and this place was very clearly built to last. I'm going to try and open this door.
Okay, give me a perception check real quick.
Should we all give a perception?
Yeah.
Well,
Give my
7.
engineering. 7. Okay, give me a knowledge engineering.
$15.
Okay.
Sorry, he'll be back. What's up?
Oh, no. Okay, with the 15, this door's been busted down and then rehung. The steel bands are still rusty, so you'd say it was probably the original, and you haven't seen any oak here in Adelheim, but that's an oaken door.
Oak doesn't grow around here.
What do you mean, oak? What are you talking about there, Siegfried?
I'm saying this door was made from wood that's not from this area.
Well, they possibly shipped it in when they built this. It is a church. It was a church.
No, this was the fortress.
Oh, excuse me. It was a fortress after all.
It's not exactly. I don't think it's common practice to ship that amount of material just to build a fort.
Is that true, Raltz?
It's not that common practice to ship it where you guys are from. Usually local stone is used. This isn't local stone. This isn't local wood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then why would they go through the trouble of importing all of this? There's plenty of wood. There's plenty of stone around here, right?
Tamir, give me a religion.
Religious check? Okay.
Yeah, Siegfried, give me a knowledge engineering check.
Helga, you just stand there and look pretty.
19.
$23.
I'm going to do a perception looking around. Since, everybody else is doing checks.
Also, would I have to do strength if I wanted to try and open that door? Somebody had a lot of crowns to pay for a keep like this.
Yeah, well, let's just open the damn door already and see what's inside.
All right. Would I have to make a strength check or something for that, or can you open the door? I'd have to make a strength check.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. It does seem a little weird to import all of this and go through that kind of trouble.
Uh-oh.
Fuck!
Not good. Do you want me to help you?
Hold on a second.
I think we need to kick it together. Just like old times, Frederick.
Fine, I'll help you kick it, you goddamn weakling.
Let me go ahead and help you too. Nope.
Damn!
Nope.
Nobody can freaking do it. Now what's going to be funny, Helga, the female, is going to pull the door right open. Just do a ability strength. Just go to core and do a
core.
strength check.
Yeah.
God damn.
Wow, that door is there to stay.
May I try again?
Okay, I guess
Get out
we're
of the
gonna
way.
try again.
Get out of the way, Siegfried. Let me do this.
Punch.
Ow. That was my foot.
No.
Let me try this again.
I don't think any of us.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't think any of us is getting in that door.
All right, let's try again. I'm gonna try something. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. This door must.
This is never gonna end the way we want it to.
Of course. You lack. I find your lack of faith disturbing. $12. It's not gonna. Yeah.
What's going on? What's up with the dog?
All right. So let's.
I'm gonna do a perception.
All right. Let's. Yeah. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna do a perception while you guys are triggering.
And everybody freeze. Oh no, it's been there. It's been lurking around the edges.
All right.
What do we see?
All right. Elga does not need to roll perceptions considering she is face to face. Oh, now you can see it. All right. This woman is completely naked, covered in dripping blood, and as soon as you step in front of her, she gives a high-pitched scream, erupts in flames, and vanishes. I want willpower checks from everyone.
Of course. This is the part where we all take off running again.
Your DC is 18.
15.
All right.
Ah, 13.
Hold on.
Defenses.
Go to defenses.
Is it will or reflex?
Will. Helga and Tamir are going to take off running. I know that much.
Nope. No. I can't.
Wow. Like, I can't even.
Yeah.
Elga and Tamir, give me a second willpower check.
All right.
Well, this is to see if you have to stand in place, right?
No, not with your with your modifier.
Nope. Not gonna.
Let's see here.
Nope. We got scared.
What is Elga's CMD? Elga's CMD is 12 flat-footed. So when Elga turns to run, she gets to here, and once again, Haruf grabs her tabard to try to keep her from running. Tamir, roll me a die 6.
Die 6?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Is it an attack or just a dice?
Just slash roll space 1 die 6.
All right. Full 6.
All right.
Yeah, I read that too.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, can you find yourself? Siegfried,
Yeah.
give me a strength check. Your DC is too lower because you're a little encouraged by fear.
Finally, when he needs to.
Okay, you burst through the door, which shuts behind you.
What am I doing?
Frederick, give me another willpower. All right. You were just standing stock still staring where the woman suddenly burst into flames and vanished. So, round one. Everybody give me initiative checks.
All right.
Oh wait, that was intelligence. My bad. There we go.
Now that's gonna be fun. All right, initiative. Here we go. Yeah.
Huh. Elga did not show up over here, so I'll manually put it in. All right, let's arrange this. We will start with Ruth, who is still holding on to Elga. And Elga, go. Give me another willpower check.
Helga tried to take all
Luckily,
running.
that dog weighs like 200 damn pounds. Okay, give me a CMB roll. Check something. Check proof real quick.
It's one of those checks you don't want to roll high for.
Oh, you shrug out of your tabard and take off running. Leaving Ruth sitting there with your tabard look with an expression on his face like, what the fuck? Frederick, give me another roll. Give me another willpower roll. Oh, wait. Sorry, it's Tamir who is next.
Yeah, it's me. All right, willpower roll is, let me see, defense. It's not going to probably... 16.
All right.
Okay.
Ralts, what's going on, man?
Might be the microphone.
Yeah, I think Ralts is muted again.
Yeah, let me check. No, he's not muted. I guess the connection's pretty bad.
Ralts, man, are you there? Ralts?
Out. Come out and play.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Armoreth sent me a message.
What happened?
I sent a message to Amaranth because of an article that Kotaku posted.
Oh, okay.
I called bullshit on it because I remember Amaranth. She told a lot of us about what happened live stream. It turns out she linked her Patreon, and then of course in the article it said that Amaranth was touching her boobs, and I was like, that's bullshit.
There you are.
Okay, yeah, my computer suddenly overheated.
Okay, I was wondering what happened.
Yeah, my computer has heat issues.
Okay, so let's keep on going then.
Wow, CPU temperature is high. all the way up to 74 degrees Celsius.
I'm guessing we're gonna have to end this pretty soon, aren't we?
Oh no! It was I forgot to turn on my auxiliary fan. Is all.
Oh, okay. All right. So what's the deal here?
Give me a second. I'm reloading so I can see everybody's. This is what takes me forever with Roll I-20 because I'm running as the DM. It takes forever to load up the logs. Okay, so let's see if my temperature's dropping at all. It should be. Monitor, yeah, it was up. Oh yeah, it's down to 74 already. Wow. Yeah, my fan broke, so for the most part, I have to leave it. It kind of sits on top of the CPU, and I hope for the best. So my computer's is on its side and everything, and it can overheat really easily. So I've got a box fan on top of it because I just have not been able to break free the cache to get it repaired. Well, it's that, or every shit comes up all the time. That's the glory of having children. Yep. Okay, so let's see. JT Vega got a 16 on his willpower check. Okay, the shock of the cold swamp water when you suddenly plunge in it up to your waist shocks you out of the fear.
Okay, cool.
You've seen an honest-to-God ghost. There is no other way to explain that woman. You could see through her. You can see the grass turn brittle around in a circle around her. Her unworldly appearance and the way she was floating a couple inches off the floor, and then the way she screamed and then just burst into flame and vanished. Yeah, this was not some villager telling you he saw a ghost because he saw a weird shadow. This was an apparition, a spirit, an unquiet spirit. So you're going to take a round here to compose yourself and come to grips with the fact that all those priests like you that used to scoff that ghosts weren't actually real and were usually, a little bit of undigested corned beef or a little too many glasses of ale, are wrong. Next up is Frederick.
What do you need from me? Willpower?
Yes, another willpower.
Alrighty then. Let me get in there. Bam!
Yeah, it's already down. Now that I got my fan on, it's down to 64.
There we go.
All right, you managed to compose yourself pretty well. That was the same chick you saw last time. Only last time you saw her, she was tied to a stake and bursting into flame.
Alrighty then.
And you can give a grab at Elga as she goes by.
Alright, so what do I need to do to grab Elga?
Make a CMB roll.
CMB roll, where's that at?
I have no clue. Where is it?
CMD?
B.
Okay, let me go. Oh, I see it.
Oh, nice. You managed to grab her and yank her to a stop. Right before she left. Right about here.
The hell do you think you're going? Get your ass back over here.
Siegfried, give me a willpower check.
Alrighty. Rolling.
Siegfried.
Okay, you pretty much got your back to the door panting. Because it was her again. Alright, top of the round. Haroof. Puts his paws on Elga's shoulder and starts licking her face. Which means, Elga, you can give me another willpower check. With Frederick helping and Haroof helping, you have a much lower DC now.
God damn.
Give me a CMB.
Who, me or her?
Her. She's trying to struggle free. Oh, yes, now she rolls high. Oh, no. Nope. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you're pretty strong. And Frederick, once again, you're struck at just how goddamn strong Elga is. But you managed to hold on to her mainly because, number one, she's got 200 pounds of dog leaning on her, and number two, you've got her arm pretty well.
Stop struggling. It's all right. God damn it.
Okay, Tamir, on you.
All right, I move back to the scene of the crime.
Yeah, you can hear Haruf barking.
All right, I move over to 1, 2, 3. Okay, I move over here.
We'll get a distance from where you were. You can move one more square.
Right here.
Damn, Tamir took off in a random fucking direction.
To the left is 30. Forward is 30. You can't go kitty corner.
I'll move right here. Oh,
you know what? No, you can't. So you have to drop down one.
All right, then I'll drop down here.
All right, Frederick. You can try to snap her out of it.
Yeah.
Give me another CMB roll. She is considered flat-footed.
That's the only thing I can do is snap her the fuck out of it.
Yeah. All right, you shake her like a British nanny. Give me another roll, Elga.
God damn it! Calm the fuck down.
Give me another willpower check.
You screwed up the line. It should have been take your hands off me, you damn dirty Frederick.
38. Okay, you managed to realize that no, she's not still there. And for some reason the dog has her tabard. Siegfried, it's on you. Give me another roll.
Willpower?
Yes, please.
Here goes. 15.
That's enough to stop and catch your breath.
Can I move?
Yes.
All right. Before I move, I want to roll perception when it comes to this area that I'm in.
Okay.
Would have to be perception or engineering.
Perception. You can give me engineering too if you want. You can give me both.
Let's do perception then engineering. So I'm gonna do perception first.
Oh.
Holy crap!
He's perceiving many things.
I see everything. All right, engineering.
Damn. All right. Remind me before I let you leave here that I need to adjust your light radius. There. All right. First of all, we'll cover the engineering check. This is a well-built barracks designed for at least 6 men, probably more. The bunks are destroyed. Somebody has searched them lately. There are chests at the end of each bunk. Each chest on the map represents 2 side by side. There is a weapon rack here that is collapsed and destroyed. Somebody's obviously checked out the weapons, you'd say fairly recently, since somebody knocked the rust off of one of them, which shows you that these are steel blades, not iron.
And I'd imagine that in this age, steel blades is something that you wouldn't see just rank and file using.
Right. They've also got Templar crosses on the blades.
I smell something.
Yeah, that's probably because Frederick passed gas.
And the chests are still closed.
My stuff would smell like strawberries because I bathed in strawberries, so...
Jesus Christ, you guys.
Did you have to do the Forrest Gump voice?
You realize what swamp water is? You know what swamp water smells like?
Yes.
All right. Can I... what would I have to roll to try and open one of those chests? Or are they locked?
Give me a strength.
While you do that, I'll be back. I gotta take a quick one real quick.
14.
14. Okay, you easily, kick in the lock. That's the other thing. Rank and file having locked foot chests is a little weird. But
even for a religious order.
No, well, yeah, because you expect your brother not to steal from you.
Mm-hmm.
And these footlockers are pretty decent. They're rotted. They've been here for decades. At the day up of the year is definitely best them up. But there's rotted cloth. Basically, it's what's left of a Templar Guards kit.
Interesting. So that's what I find.
Destroyed by the damp and rot. Yeah, in the chest.
That's what I find. The chest is a guards kit. So basically, pretty much the same stuff that I have.
Yeah.
Just not in the best of shape.
No, not in the best of shape.
All right. Want to see if there's anything of note when it comes to the what's left of the weapon rack.
Give me the weapon rack.
Mm-hmm.
Good quality oak. Give me a knowledge weapon. Your knowledge. Your craft weaponry if you want. Jesus.
24.
This is good high quality steel. The kind of stuff you get from Spain, or maybe from Munich. Spain, Barcelona, Munich, Italy. High grade steel. I mean, even now it's 70 years and it's still, got some integrity left.
Okay, I'm back.
Wonder if I'd be able to take some of it with me, or not.
Having the blacksmith shop, there would be spare steel scrap to melt down in case you ever needed it.
Yeah,
I think
the hilt is a standard Templar design.
Mm-hmm.
so I recognize some of the, or I don't.
You're not there.
Yeah, you're not there.
Okay.
Can I take some of it?
Go ahead.
All right. And then I think I'm gonna. So the door is right here. I think I'm going to try and exit if I can.
All right, give me a strength check.
All right, give me a second.
Actually, no, that's going to take up your turn. Okay, so you'll do a strength check on your next roll. Elga, what do you want to do now that you're not, borderline screaming?
Are you okay now? I mean, it's only the same damn ghost we saw last time we're here. Sure, it startled me, but come on now. Yeah, well, come on now. We ain't gonna get anywhere in this investigation if you keep on running away from us. Tamir! I will forgive Tamir. Yeah, but this time I stayed here. I'll forgive Tamir.
Tamir, your turn.
I'll forgive Tamir.
That was 60 seconds, so Tamir, your turn.
At this point, I'm not surprised at anything anymore.
Okay. Let Tamir have his turn. JG?
Yeah.
Oh, it's your turn.
All right.
Your turn.
All right. I'll head over to where Franklin is. Where is he? Let's see. Let's see. I'll look over here.
Hang on, let's see. Okay, yeah.
Good of you to return, Tamir. Where are you going?
Looking for something.
All right.
All right.
Do
I see anything?
Not that you don't see on the map.
All right.
You see, I take that's the first time you've ever seen a ghost?
Frederick, give me your strength check.
Frederick?
Hey, sorry, Siegfried.
All right.
What the hell am I doing? Masturbating?
No, Leon's not even here. 20.
Poor Leon.
All right, so I managed to get through. Wait, when did I move all the way over there?
When you went through the door.
All right. And is that a dog or a cow that's riddled with arrows?
Dog.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there you are.
Oh, hang on. I gotta fix something. You forgot to remind me to fix that before you left.
Oh, right. Whoops.
There we go.
Oh, the gang's all back now.
Well, you know, we weren't exactly that worried.
But I did find something interesting.
What'd you find?
A little ways back there was what looked like a standard soldier's barracks, except I don't seem to recall any rank and file soldiers, and especially soldiers of a Templar-esque order, having, for starters, steel weapons. And I hold one of, as I found off of the rack. This is normally it'd be just iron for the rank and file.
I'm gonna move you up here, and Tamir, I'm gonna move you too.
And and secondly, I definitely don't recall rank and file needing to have locked foot chests at their beds. That is not normal.
Locked foot
Not even
chests.
for a religious order.
Well, this is interesting. Before we move, Tamir, how'd you like me? I'm gonna call her Susie.
3, 2, 1. Hang on. You had just finished saying that when she starts from this direction and sweeps through the middle of you. So right here, I will let you all... Actually, all of you roll me a die 20, a surprise check. So actually, give me perceptions. Give me perceptions.
Do perception?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold
Just
on.
see if you saw her.
Hey, you finally got one.
Woohoo!
What are you being so mad about? You got a crit.
+2 trait bonus to detect invisible or incorporeal creatures. From here.
I guess I should probably start the next horror track all over again.
She will pass through Tamir and Frederick on her way. And glance, she'll pass through Tamir and glance Frederick and Siegfried. Alright. Frederick, got it? Okay.
Do I have to roll or not?
Yes, please.
Alright, perception.
And Frederick and Tamir, please roll perceptions.
All right,
I just rolled a perception.
Sorry, yeah, you already rolled one. Sorry, never mind.
So you want me to... Okay.
16.
Cool.
I need one from Tamir.
Yeah, I need to put up my screen. My character sheet here. Hold on. Character sheet. All right. Perception skills.
I am very strongly thinking of doing a 2-monitor setup.
Yeah.
Dude, you should always do a 2-monitor setup.
I will once winter is over and I don't have to use my furnace because my furnace piping got fucked up when and I don't have the $800 to rerun it, so I've got to go and manually drain the fucking condensation tank every week.
12, not really that good.
Okay, so Tamir did not see it coming. Elga saw her as soon as she came around the corner right there. Elga, give me a willpower check. Because she is screaming with her jaw distorted, arms reaching out. She's got flames in her hair, and she is shrieking. You managed to hold position.
Is her name Mo? Can we call her?
No. Hang on. Damn it, hang on. Yeah, this is the part where we need to be serious. All right, so let's see. Siegfried, you see her right when she sweeps through Tamir. Give me a willpower check.
All right, let me go ahead and get my willpower check. All right, here we go.
All right.
Okay.
14.
And Frederick, give me a willpower check because you saw her when she swept in between the two of you.
All right.
Good job with that one.
All right. 17.
Oh, brother, we should be down. We were strength that passed us. Okay, Frederick, you do not take off running when she sweeps through you. You and Frederick catch the edges of her as she sweeps through, screaming at the top of her lungs, "That's not my name!" And then she goes through the wall and vanishes from sight. I need fortitude checks from Tamir, Siegfried, and Frederick.
Fortitude. All right.
Fortitude, your DC is... Frederick and Siegfried, your DCs are 13. Tamir, your DC is 15.
What does that mean, by the way? I'm sorry if I'm sounding ignorant here. The DC.
DC is your difficulty check.
Oh, okay.
What you want to meet or beat.
Ooh, that's not happening.
Me neither.
And Tamir, give me a fortitude check.
All right. Fortitude check. All right. Fortitude. 14.
Okay, everybody who got, let's see, the perceptions. Perception. Okay, JT Vega Tamir is the only one that does not get an attack of opportunity on her.
All right. That's
at
fine.
this point when she's right. Hang on, moving her back. When she's right there. So, one at a time, I want you to message me what you're going to do when she hits that point.
All right.
This is a pretty complex scene right here.
Who's going first? Who's going first? Me?
Somebody just messaged me. Actually, you know what? We will go. Yeah, just message me. You can do it on Skype or message me in using Whisper here.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay, Frederick, give me a melee hit roll.
Gotcha.
And same with you, Siegfried. And with you, Elga. Melee attack. All your weapons are steel. Tamir, being a monk, I will give you a reflexive attack.
All right.
It's your standard unarmed, so it's your standard unarmed. So
right.
Go for it.
I'm moving to an attacking.
I can't move yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is just a reactive. This is just a reactive hit from. This is just a reactive hit from her sweeping through you.
All right. All right. Let me go ahead and swipe a couple punches in. All right, here we go. Melee.
Who is whistling? Is that you,
Me,
Nurgle?
that is me.
I'm not whistling.
Sorry, it's an unconscious habit.
I can't whistle at all.
I didn't even know you guys could hear me.
I rolled a 1. Yeah. Not really.
If I may quote Mortal Kombat for one moment, it's official. You suck.
Oh! Give me another roll to hit.
You don't
And
know the hit.
Frederick and Elga, roll me dice sixes.
Roll D6s.
Yeah, let me see if I hit somebody.
Okay, nope. Just whiffed in there.
Nope, missed. Missed.
Nice. All right. So she sweeps through you all. Let's see. Siegfried, did you get a piece of her? No, you did not.
Yeah.
Frederick?
Yeah.
The runes glowed, but the runes glowed as it passed through. You're not sure if she disappeared. Give me another perception check. Elga, you missed with the swipe with the butt of your weapon. Yeah.
All right.
Perception check. Alright, perception.
What I roll? Okay, gotcha. Just
Okay.
did it.
All right.
Perception. Everyone gets perception or just.
Just him.
Alright.
Good choice, Nurgle.
All of you
Thought
see
you'd
the.
like that.
All of you see the runes on Frederick's machete light up right as it passed through her. Now, for those of you that failed your fortitude check, you can feel a hot burning.
Did I feel mine? I can't remember.
Whoa! Yes, you did. Everybody
I thought
did.
so.
Everybody, but Elga was the only one that wasn't touched. That is 9 hit points worth the damage. No, to everybody but.
That in damage? Damn.
Yes, from her passing through you.
Jesus hell. Ah!
And I do believe Frederick goes down, unless you want to try to give me a fortitude check to stay on your feet, but you are hurt. The pain is mostly centered around your forearms, around your waist, and on your your inner thighs. It burns.
You said 9 points of damage?
Yeah.
How much HP do I have now?
0. You can still stay on your feet, but you're in trouble. You don't see any visible injuries. You would need to get his forearm armor off and pull his sleeve up.
Yeah.
You can move forward and give me a heal check. So be a 5-foot step. Haruf is barking his ass off and growling.
Yeah.
And facing this way.
Well,
You can't do anything here. Not here. Not in this light. Not with this mist. And you don't know if you want to expose the wounds. Give me a heal check on Tamir. Tamir first. Since you can just lift his sleeve up and look. You start to lift his sleeve and then let go. You can see his flesh was peeling up with his robe. That's a burn, and it's a serious one. Give me a heal check on Siegfried. You can tell just by sniffing at it. You can smell scorched hair, well, burnt hair and burnt flesh. And both Tamir and Siegfried and Frederick, since you are still up, give me fortitude checks.
All right.
All right.
This is severe injuries to your core hit points. Not in the condition they're in.
No.
21.
They all
19.
put forth the good old Templar spirit, and they're like, we can stay up, we can stay up. I can hack it.
Yeah. We can't. We can't.
We're never gonna get through this if we don't keep pushing forward. Every damn time this ghost comes near us, who's gonna help us next time?
We're gonna have to. We can't. All right. We need to get inside. We need to get inside and stay inside until daylight.
There is no daylight out here, Tamir. Did you notice it was daylight when we got here?
Yes.
Don't know. Can't see the sun.
As soon as we got here, it got dark. It's almost as if this place is just eternally at night.
True.
We are not prepared to fight this. We need to leave. I would like to fight through it, but we need to go. This is not something we can deal with.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're not safe at night. That's the problem.
Well, that's understandable, but I have a feeling that it's not nighttime yet. There's no telling what time it is here. Every time we entered here, last time we came here, we were only here for a couple hours, it felt. And when we came to after running into this thing.
All right. Let's get to the
It was already nightfall.
Let's get to the blacksmiths. We'll stay there until then, and then we can...
So what, we're all going to sleep on the floor? Fine, let's go. I'm leading the way.
All right.
All right. I already moved. Oh, I can move 6.
Because we need to go to the closest one.
Well, I'll just stay there. You guys move behind me.
The inn is the closest.
All right. Let's go to the...
The inn is north, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. The dog is happy to leave. He actually runs out into the swamp water, and right here he's barking, and it's not that deep on him. Actually, I'm going to say you're following him pretty much in a line.
Okay.
Because, yeah, when that water laps against your inner thighs, it fucking burns. I meant to grab the dog and grabbed you.
Let's keep going.
Trying to make sure that he's
Invisible?
Yeah.
This is... It got daylight all of a sudden.
Yep. Give me another fortitude check. Frederick, you're really feeling this. These burns hurt. Okay, you're close enough to catch him. Give me a reflex save.
No, it's in defenses.
Oh, nicely done. Elga, you are now carrying Frederick.
All right.
I'll pass.
Her dice are shit until it comes down to it. So I will move you, Frederick.
All right. I'm gonna change the music now that we're not in the evilness anymore.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I'll go grab the wrong one. Okay. Oh, you see somebody familiar? She goes, "Oh my God, what happened to you?" She starts yelling for her father, "Daddy, Daddy!" Which comes bursting out the door is good old trusty Olaf, who's like, "Hey, Tara Ann, run, get your mother, get your mother. She's at the inn with your aunt." So Tara Ann takes off.
I'm passed out now.
Yes. Which Olaf says, "I'll get my wheelbarrow." So he goes dashing off, which the cow comes over and tries to rub its forehead on Elga's back. So now you have Frederick in a wheelbarrow, which Olaf is nice enough to be pushing. He's like, and he yells at one of his other kids, who you two know. He yells at Enid, go get your aunt. And she's like, "Which one?"
Yeah.
Hang on, let me find her. Remember, they're all intermarried. It's not quite that bad. God damn it, where is it? Okay, there's the village. South. Yeah, it's real bad when you get lost on your own fucking map.
Well, I didn't make it that big. You did.
Go get Aunt Lydia. Which she goes running off like little kids do, all elbows and knees. Of course, Olaf does yell, "And don't lift your skirt so high!" Because she actually lifted her skirt above her knees to run. Which Tamira approves of. Reminding her that she's a bit too old to be running with her, showing her shins.
That's right.
Dim shins.
Which just reaffirms your belief that these are good and godly folk.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys can start. We'll start moving toward the inn. I've got more than a few things to move.
Well, I'm passed out.
I will I will move Frederick to the inn myself.
Oh, so we're all going to the inn from where we're at now.
Yes.
All right, I will take us there. I will take.
Oh, you'll move your screen share there?
Yeah.
Okay. Olaf with his wheelbarrow with Frederick in it. You know, it dawned on me that hardly ever in RPGs are the villagers worth a damn. I mean, they're next to useless. They never do anything. They just seem to stand around waiting to be victimized.
Yeah, but a little bit of the fact you can create the RP to make them useful.
Yeah.
Because they're part of
It is one of those silly things that I think that is a consequence of what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
In the game, because you can't give full character attention to every single villager all at once.
No. Yeah, you can. It just takes a little bit of effort.
No. Yeah.
Okay, that is put Frederick on the bar. Elga, you can now do heal checks again. Ermenhild and Morgana are in the inn, which Morgana's, "Oh my God, what happened to him? What happened to him?" Which is funny because she's doing the, "Oh my God, will it be okay?" And Ermenhild walks around the bar and slaps her face and tells her to calm down. So, Elga, go ahead and give me heal checks. Start with Frederick, then Tamir, then Siegfried.
Woohoo!
Let me put a... Okay. Damn. Okay. Congratulations. You are stabilized now.
So I'm stabilized now?
Yes. You have 1 hit point and are unconscious. Okay. First thing is you help them out of their armor and undercoats. And Elga, I'm going to tell you what you see. Actually, no, they'd be able to see each other. The birds are mainly focused around a swirled pattern on their forearms, really bad on their lower back, and burns on the inside of their thighs, along with around their ankles. Tamir, you've seen these kinds of... Hang on just a second.
Well, shit.
Uh-oh.
That ghost done fucked us up.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, Tamir, you see... Those wrapping patterns are exactly how someone would be tied to a stake.
Yeah, grab a box. This you work by your dad. I can just get in now. Oh, that's messy.
So am I conscious yet?
Starting to.
I grabbed the full one, sweetie.
Somebody give me some whiskey. Make it as strong as shit you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on a second. I got something going on.
All right, I guess we'll chill.
All right, sorry, just checking. It's the end of the month. Checking what goes where and who can have what and what food can be gotten into. We budget.
No, you got to do that, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so Elga, you pretty much got him stable. All three of the men need men need their wounds debrided, and then probably poultices and wraps. I mean, these are terrible burns. And there's no way it's under the armor. Their armor isn't scorched. The padding inside the armor isn't scorched. The underclothes they're wearing are not scorched.
So, did I do any damage to it at all whenever I swung at it?
I don't say. I told you what I told you what you saw. Okay. So you've got where'd she go? I moved her over here. There she is. All right. When Lydia comes in, she's not actually holding a wand. We'll say she brought with her a kit, which has poultices. And she looks at Elga and says, "Do you need my help with them? I have burn cream."
Burn cream? How often do you have burns
Can you
in
hear
here?
us now? Can you? Okay. Yes, she says, "I have burn cream if you need it."
Stay.
Okay, give me a heal check. We'll just do global, and I'll add a +2 for her assisting and another +2 for her Mastercraft healing kit. So, yes, please. 2 out of 3. Okay, so that's a total of 13. That's not bad. Give me another one. For a total of 18. That's not bad. For a total of 11. Okay. The poultice is not one you recognize, so you make a note to definitely ask her for the recipe. And the bandages the bandages she has, which are linen wraps, are actually clean. And before she even allowed them to be wrapped, she made Morgana go in and boil them.
These people are used to shit happening.
Yeah.
So, do you agree with Lydia when she says that the men need to stay in bed for a day or so? What do you guys? How do you guys think?
I think that's exactly what needs to happen. No excess exertion.
That makes Morgana turn red.
I need a bottle of whiskey.
Which Lydia goes, my.
And furthermore, as soon as we're recovered, we'll need to see that preacher.
Olaf says, I can get the preacher for you.
Bring the preacher.
If he doesn't want to come and he folds up a fist, you're like, man, he's got big fists. He's like, I'm sure I can persuade him to attend to Knights of the Church.
That would be nice, actually.
We'll have some questions for them because
let us get a few. Hold on a second. Let us get a few hours sleep first and get him over here.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Siegfried. My bad.
Yes, because I get the feeling that if we're going to continue our investigation, we will need proper defenses.
Actually, if you guys had not put those runes, I'm going to tell you straight up, as the GM, if you had not put those runes on you, it would have been 4d6 worth of damage.
Damn.
Yeah.
Which should give you a hint as to whether or not you belong down there.
Yeah. We definitely need to heal up and
screw that. I'm going back.
Yeah, and we can go back until we get healed up because with our condition, we're pretty hit terribly. But we also need to research all this stuff that we have here, especially these sigils.
Still nothing. Frederick, when you're awake enough, you were an Inquisitor. You've seen these kinds of burns before.
This is the type of burns that you get. Well, like you said, this was the bindings.
These are the bindings, and the initial flame when it comes up between their legs.
Mm.
This is
and all three of your injuries are exactly the same.
Gentlemen, this is very similar to what happens when you're burned at the stake. I don't know if you've all seen this before. Any of you here seen a burning at the stake?
Tamir has when he was younger. No, your abattis did not permit burnings at the stake. She said it was cruel, and if you wanted to kill somebody and purify them, then you wrap them in scripture and covered them with rocks until they were crushed. She believed in crushing. She believed crushing was more merciful than fire. Hey, you guys are from the just post Dark Ages.
Well, some would actually argue that, crushing would actually probably be less painful than burning to death.
Either way, it's not easy ways to go.
No.
Alright, let's see. You guys are going to be considered to have full bed rest. Elga, give me one whole heal check, please.
We're lucky. Heck, as far as I'm concerned, our characters are lucky we're alive.
That could have been a lot more uglier.
So we're taking.
Just one, yeah.
So we're fast forwarding to the point where our characters have bed rested all the way.
Actually, since I do the 2 hit points, 4 hit points for each full day of rest, plus your constitution, plus your level. Let's see. I will, and then you've got the poultices. I'm gonna rule that it's 6 plus con bonus.
Mm-hmm.
So for Siegfried, that is 9 back. For Tamir, that is 7 back, and for Frederick, that is 7 back. Okay. So
now, did this leave permanent scarring on us?
Yes. Actually, no, it should have, but that liniment is freaking amazing.
So
Yeah.
our wounds are basically completely healed. We don't even have a mark left over from the wound.
Yeah.
You also notice something. They send little girls from the village to sit there and recite from their prayer scrolls litanies of health and healing. I mean, at all times there is a little girl murmuring them.
Well, this is unique.
Which the priest reminds Lydia that no girls of blood age are with Lilith bumps. And some of the older ones, he does pat their chest and says this is important because these are knights of the church, and Lilith is ever willing to deceive. Which that's Tara Ann standing next to Elga goes, I told you he touches our chests.
That is strange. All right. So
by next morning, you guys are feeling a lot better. Elga, you did get the recipe from Lydia. It's an unusual recipe. But from what you've seen of the evidence, it works, and it works really well. They're going to have minimal scarring when they should have had what looks like burnt rope scars. So, you three. So I'm going to say about noon. Elga has recovered from keeping watch. Lydia and Olaf went home. Olaf, not Olaf. Olaf. Yeah, I know that's a great comic.
I keep thinking about that damn snowman from Frozen.
Morgana spent most of her time with Frederick.
Obviously, did.
Mm-hmm.
Fushing over him. Which, what the hell's her name? Ermenhild just shakes her head and rolls her eyes every time she sees it. She's like, my sister, I swear. Of course, Elga, you do notice that Ermenhild is very, very good at subtly asking, like, how old Siegfried and Tamir are, if they're brave, are they strong, do they bathe frequently? And you remember that she recently told her husband to hit the bricks. She's obviously on the lookout already.
Well, her husband was a jackass.
Yeah. But Party was like, that was quick.
Yeah, and I guess I'm going to need a bath after this.
Lydia, the one that helps Elga, said no baths until it passes the sticky test.
All right.
Which is press a piece of parchment against it and see if it discolors.
Ah.
All right.
So do you guys want to take one more day? Or do you want to fully heal up? Or go on?
Yeah.
I want to
Fully heal.
Let's go to fully heal.
Well, we need to research all these sigils and such first beforehand, and then ask them about the sigils.
The sigils are just holy sigils of the Lord God.
Mm-hmm.
That were gifted to everybody when the first Eve convinced the Archangel Michael to carry to take the sigils to. Oh God, he's a prophet. I'm trying to remember his name. Noah, Moses. It's in there. It's in the Old Testament. Abraham. Thank you. Apparently, the true Eve's beauty and innocence made Abraham go blind. And that's why Michael had to restore his sight, because he was impure and gazed upon holy purity. The Archangel Michael restored his sight, although he didn't remove the marks, and then gave him the tablet that had the holy runes on them. Apparently, there are 10 lost sigils that God gave Moses, but Moses broke the tablets, which is why he and his tribe were cursed to wander the mist for 30 years.
But more importantly, I think we need to find a way to defend ourselves against incorporeal things.
Their armors have the sigils, and you did see the sigils glow bright when she passed through them. Let's see, you're still awake and moving around. So give me a perception check, checking out their armor. Can't tell anything. Okay. Yeah, I noticed that with you. Okay, now checking Frederick's armor. Because Frederick took the worst of it. Give me another perception. You take a notation of which 2 runes have slight scorch marks. And we're talking... No, because Tamir doesn't wear any armor.
Yeah.
Maybe, maybe not. It's hard to tell. Yeah, you do hand Frederick... You do hand Morgana Frederick's shoulder plates and tell him, here, scrub, clean these. Which she's more than happy to do. So, morning of 2 days of laying back. Apparently none of the spider creatures have gotten in. But a lot of Ermenhilt and Morgana's both tell you that apparently quite a few of the villagers have had those spider creatures trying to get in their windows.
I told you guys we should have looked into the spider creatures first, but no, everybody wants to go and say that it's all linked, that we need to go back to the fortress. That was all. I'm looking at you, Siegfried.
I'm going to move you guys again.
Siegfried is still asleep. Siegfried is still asleep.
I mean, I'm just saying.
This is the morning that you guys were all talking because we're all fully healed.
I'm just saying. You know, at least we can see and hit the spider creatures. I don't even think I hit the damn ghost when it flew through us.
Neither did I.
Well, now that we're all...
If that was the...
Go ahead.
If that... I think, unless we can find a way to defend ourselves against a ghost, I think it's time we investigated the cathedral then.
Cathedral? I thought the cathedral was where the ghost was besides the fortress.
That was the fort.
Okay.
Now, the villagers say the cathedral's haunted, too.
We need to find the source of these spider creatures. The spider creatures are giving the entire village a problem. They keep trying to get inside the houses. They keep taking off with other people. How many villagers do you guys go missing a day?
A day? None, but there is a caravan that's late.
Yeah, trust me, we already know about the caravan.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Not showing up, believe me.
I wonder something.
What's up?
Folks, how do you feel about a stakeout?
A stakeout?
What I asked, where would the caravans normally arrive? What road from town?
The southern road.
Southern road.
Why don't we go out there during the daytime and go check out the caravan, or go check out that road to see if there was anything there? There's a good possibility that the caravan got attacked. Well, there's a good possibility if the caravan got attacked, what's left of the caravan is going to be there.
Exactly.
I'd rather check it out during the day than to go check it out at night.
There's also the possibility that if we set up a caravan Do you think we could use that as bait?
Use a caravan as bait? It's possible.
An emptied out caravan.
It's possible. I mean, honestly, I don't think we really need a caravan just to even attract these things. They seem to just come at everything. They're out looking for blood. But the thing is, we need to find out is the source and where they're coming from.
We'll then I think we'll probably have to head along the southern road and see if we can find any sort of tracks.
There's also one other issue here. We go out there, we stake this out, we sit there and set up this trap for this caravan. Spider creatures will come to us at night when that mist has grown so thick.
That is.
How are we going to get? How are we going to wade through that mist just to find where these creatures come from? We've got to track these things.
I think we'll have to plan any sort of ambush. We'd have to plan out later. I think for now, what we need to do is investigate the southern road and see if we can find any sort of markings.
Did you get that, JT? JT's not his mic.
JT, you didn't fall
there,
asleep,
man?
did you?
I hope not. I hope he hasn't.
All right, Frederick, I'm just going to come right out and say it. You do remember that right after dark, they came from the northeast and into town, and right before dawn, they headed back to the northeast.
So they're coming from the northeast.
Coming from the northeast. And on that, since it is 10 minutes before midnight, I know some of you guys it's 3 a.m., we will call it here.
Sounds good to me.
And re-adjourn on Friday.
Alrighty then. Well. Well, I do want to tell everybody I'm sorry tonight for the sort of technical difficulties and the interruptions that we had.
Yeah.
We also did caused us every so often to have to go off course and what we were even talking about, and sometimes even just discussing things that were outside of D&D. Apologies for that. Probably won't happen the next time around.
Hold on.
JT just now fucking shows up.
I'm sorry.
We'll all gather up a little earlier next time so we can get the bullshitting done.
Yeah,
we can get the bullshitting done before.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do that beforehand a lot earlier. We usually
we got our asses kicked.
we usually start the stream, and just bullshit for about 20 minutes before we start, just waiting for some folks to pile in. But we will continue this next Friday or Saturday. It just depends on what day it is. Thank you everybody for hanging out and joining us. We do plan on doing more with this channel than just playing Ravenloft, as well as other content besides just playing Ravenloft.
Yeah, we can play other modules or other campaigns.
Well, we are looking into playing other campaigns, but right now we want to get deeper into Ravenloft first. But we are looking at other content. There's some stuff that Rawls also has planned that he wants to do. And I'm sure we can also eventually start doing a stream every now and then where we just kind of bullshit and hang out and talk about some old shit. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching us tonight. We will be back next week with session number 6. Hopefully we'll have less issues.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you come back. And I'm not going to yell fuck off and thanks for all the fish, because everybody else is asleep inside this house except me.
Yeah.
So, good night, everyone. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Stay frosty.
Yeah.
Hang tight.
Good
You
night.
guys are so